Level 1. Rhythm.
We up in here today. Yeah. Check it out now. Let me tell it, homie. Around my territory, listen to my true story, let me tell it, homie. This is how it pop off around my territory. Better show love, show never better back up off me. This is how it go down around my town. Defending my title, survival, defeat challengers. Check out how I made it from scratch, just call me crossfader. Wrote it down on paper, now haters can catch the gas vapor. Cross the state of federal flavor, we keep it several. Now wipe the sleep right out your eyes if your vision's blurry. We mainly savage or savages who fly by night. With Alibaba notorious, you can call me Papa. The showstopper, hold it down like a shot blocker. So all my riders get up and do the gangster strut. You a down chick with a big butt, now mix it up like mutts. Getting dirty in the dust, the kid and never lose my touch. When the pressure's on steel, guaranteed much.
Strung out on you, believe in my heart every night and day. I'm strung out on you, I can hardly wait to see you again.
You are correct.
What's up, my awesome players, and welcome once again to another episode of Gaming Trouble. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Happy Sunday. Man, oh man, what an amazing time to be a player. We got some amazing games to play. We got amazing future to look forward to, and trust me, it's just gonna get better. I'm going to introduce my awesome panel, of course. First, we're going to talk about the best shaved beard in the business. We're going to talk about the one who is all about those ARPGs and JRPGs. He's also about putting you into a chokehold and making you tap out. You're guaranteed. He is the one and only Tony San Miguel.
What's up, players? Your boy's back. Hoping you're smashing that and hitting that like button and sharing with all your friends. Anyway, still playing. Entire weekend was kind of chill, just relaxed. I've been running around ancient Egypt and throwing key blasts in space. My gaming is all over the place, and I love it.
That's awesome.
So, what have you guys been playing? Let me know. Hit me up in the chat, hit me up on X, hit me up on the gram, threads, whatever. I'm down to hang out.
Indeed. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the best hair in the business. We're going to talk about the one who's all about that cosplay because he is the cosplay master. He is Joe Masashi. He is also about those collectibles. He collects all or he collects nothing.
I'm going to stop you right there. From now on, I want you to call me the achievement/trophy hunter. That's that you could also add that to it as well.
Okay.
I think we need to change it up a bit.
Change it up a bit.
You know?
Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Okay. So let's reverse.
You can add that to it as well.
We go into. He's all about collecting those achievements and trophies. He is the trophy/achievement hunter. He is also about. He's also about that that awesome freaking the amazing statues, bro. The statues are amazing. He is the one and only Johnny Elisea.
What's going on, players? I hope all of you had a great weekend. Also, want to give a shout out to my brother. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Justin. You're an awesome brother, and you're a kick-ass, badass fisherman. Yeah, I see you catching all those giant fishes, those sharks, whatever. You name it, he catches it.
Yeah, sharks?
Sharks? Bro.
He catches sharks.
He's a virtual fighter, dude.
That's awesome.
Dude, he catches. Dude, Tony, you see my brother's all the stuff that he's caught. You see all the
he's
stuff.
got some good. He gets to go to some of the most amazing places, man. He's such a lucky.
So he caught some Makos.
Good
too.
for him.
Some Mako
He travels. He goes all over. It's just like me because my brother and I, we travel. So that's something we have in common. So big happy birthday to him. I love you, brother. And I hope you enjoyed your day. And also I want to let everybody know I will be at MegaCon at Orlando on Friday and Saturday. And yes, I am going to bring this guy with me, Joe Masashi. He's going to come along with me. So if you see me, please don't hesitate to stop and talk to me and ask for photos. I'm not
Grab
Hollywood.
his ass a little bit.
Hey, there's no sexual harassment, okay? Or you will be thrown out. That's sexual harassment,
yeah.
Tony.
I'm
Yeah,
showing my.
you know what happens? You try to do that, I'll put a chokehold on you and make you tap out. So, because I got some jujitsu knowledge. So, but all serious aside, but yeah, you guys see, I guarantee if you see a Joe Masashi cosplay over there, I'm sure that's going to be me. So I hope I bump into a Ryu Hayabusa cosplayer because I need to do a Shinobi Ninja Gaiden Cross cosplay team up. I hope I bump into one on either Friday or Saturday. So,
dude, I need to see that. I need to see that. That'd be amazing.
I just hope I bump into one. I was very disappointed. I didn't see one at Anime NYC, and I did not see one at New York Comic Con. So
come on,
I hope I see one.
Come on, Ryu Hayabusa fans. Come on, Ryu Hayabusa cosplayers.
Come on,
I know you're out
cosplayers.
there. I know you're out there. Come on, you know
They're out there. I know they are.
Yeah, show
But
up.
I'm hoping they make these appearances. I mean, it's cool that you shooting all your photo shoots, your poses in the backyard, but come out to these cons, man. I got to see it. I got to see it.
Indeed.
But other than that, it's been a great weekend. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Nice. Awesome, man. So, and of course, I am Torrance Hudson, a.k.a. HUD Zero, a.k.a. the Iron Heart of Xbox, also the old school player, and I am all about playing those classic games because I'm all about those classics, man. And, of course, I want to give a shout out to our awesome sponsor, Dubby. Dubby is actually one of the most awesome energy drinks to have. The fantastic powder. It's healthy for you. It has all the B vitamins. It has none of the filler. It actually uses a coffee fruit extract that actually gives you that lift and does not give you that drop. Try it out. Huge variety of excellent flavors, and of course they have a collaboration with the Crunchyroll. Shout out to them. They had Solo Leveling. They had Chainsaw Man. They also had Frarian. And also the amazing cups too. I can show you one. They had the Chainsaw Man one, which is actually pretty awesome. I'm actually trying to get some other ones too. It's pretty cool. So why don't you go ahead and hit them up. Go to that's DUBBY.GG, and also when you get to the checkout, use our awesome code Treble TR3BLE. Get that 10% off. Tell them that Gaming Trouble sent you, and also be better. So, is there any news that you want to pop up or at all, or anything at all?
Out there, I figured it was going to be a slow weekend.
It's been quiet. It's been quiet.
Sucks. Let's talk about games.
Yeah. Okay. No
That's
problem.
what we're talking about. We're talking about news and games, dude.
All right.
We're talking about games and news, but it's been a slow weekend for gaming. So
very slow weekend. All right. So let's just get right into it, man. Let's just dig deep. All right. So, I take you guys have been playing a lot of classic games, right? Playing some games that actually feel classic, and also some newer games that feel classic.
Yeah, some classics. I've been going back and forth with the Saturn and going back into some 2D side scrolling. So I've been I've been doing that as of late.
Yeah,
so.
Just because right now this industry has really flipped on its head. It's almost like a return to the beginning, because now there's been a lot of statistics. They're noticing it because a lot of Gen Z players are slowing down on buying the new games and are going back and going to the old classic catalog. I mean, there's been an uptick on like old Assassin's Creed games, classic games, and people buying a lot of physical games. It's been lifting up now. I mean, even more so. People are going to stores. DVDs right now are actually starting to become the new vinyl. People are buying DVD. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I see the price is attractive too. for
No,
DVD.
I think
Very
Best
good.
Buy I think Best Buy made a big mistake of getting rid of their Blu-rays and DVDs. I think that's what's really going to hurt them in the down run.
The big box stores have made the most ultimate mistake by actually
They have.
moving that section, because now that industry is starting to grow. And like
Yep.
month to month, I said in the year of 2025, there's been almost a 20 to 25% uptick on people buying classic, classic movies, classic games, vinyl, you name it.
Yep. Vinyls. Yep. Record players.
Yeah, record players, physical media. Johnny, you've been, man. You must be like you must be Houdini or Genie or something like that, because you actually had
I called it.
You called it.
I said it.
And
all these people who wanted to doubt me and saying that, oh, digital's going to be the future. I was like, well, yeah, possibly digital's going to be the future, but you know what? We don't have to accept it, and we're going to talk for our money. That's what I tell people. I just can't stand when I see. I won't name any of the podcasters, but they said that, oh, well, this is the future, so digital is dead now. Now I see people complaining that they miss physical. You don't have. Who says you have to miss physical? Just buy your physical games, buy your physical movies, your music.
Yep.
Who said that? Who said I have to miss. I'm missing buying physical games and movies and stuff like that. Come on, you can still do it. What's stopping you guys? What's stopping you?
Exactly.
I mean, are you lazy to go out there and to pick it up, or you just don't want to order a line and have it shipped to you? I mean, come on. There's always the best. This is why I miss the 80s and the 90s so much, and the early 2000s. We had all these awesome stores, like these awesome mom and pop stores, and I remember somebody put up a tweet on Twitter saying that, oh, what was it like? How was it like in the 90s? Like, how did you get along? Like, what made it so special? I told people it was so special because people actually went out. They went out there and got their stuff though. And let me tell you something. Friday nights was blockbuster nights. Okay, those were the nights that you go out there and you either pick up the newest movie or the newest game, and you can either rent that out, and you never know who you're going to see though. You might see somebody from another school or whoever it is. Might see a hot chick though that you might see, and then hopefully you hang out with or whatever.
Dude,
that's all it's all about.
Babe hunting.
During those times.
Babe hunting. Remember, come on, it's the hot summer. As soon as school's out, babe hunting. Come on, man.
The weekends too, not just the summers. The weekends when spring was coming around. Forget it. That was the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That was straight in the beginning, right there.
Yeah, those are the good old days, man.
Yeah.
But the ladies start dressing less and everything, and the men just are out there on the hunt. I love it. Going to those malls, man. Come on, man. Where do you think
malls?
Where do they hang out? That's where they hang out.
Exactly.
They go
I
shopping.
miss the malls so much.
They're making the big mistake by closing these big malls. These big malls, everyone is starting to notice. Everyone's noticing.
Hey, speaking of big malls, right?
Yeah.
They're actually starting. It wasn't just talk that I heard a few years ago, because I've seen them starting now. They're converting these old malls into retirement homes. Imagine Gen Xers having retirement homes.
Yeah, I've been seeing. Yeah, and they're actually going to take the Galleria Mall over at White Plains, and I heard they're going to be building up some more apartment housings, and so I was like, come on,
they're actually converting. They're actually converting the. All right, they're actually converting each of those stores. Imagine how much square footage of room you have in each of those stores, man. Each of them got a bathroom too. Install showers, bro. It would be very easy, and then just change the front so you can't see directly into them.
I see about
they can
add more stuff. They keep the food courts there. Keep the food courts there. Or you can just walk out of your house down the hallway to the food court.
But yeah, why not just add stores there? Exactly. Like you have apartments, but they're not going to do that. That's the problem, because they're too stupid to even notice that. They don't think about these good plans. They just say, oh, this is going to work. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. These people got no brains, Sue. You can't rely on these people to think they're going to do that. They're not smart. You know that, Tony.
They need to read the room. They need to read the statistics. Right now, if you think about it, every single Gen Z Gen Z and you know younger crowd. We're talking about the younger crowd. Okay, we're talking about born after 2010 and whatever. They are.
I got you.
They are noticing how boring it actually is to stay locked inside their house. They want to break out. They want to go outside now. They want to be able to experience things outside. And like for instance, that's the reason why the researchers of arcades are happening. This is the reason why more and more people are actually going out to the mall to go shopping instead of going online. They're tired of looking at a freaking screen in front of their face like this, 24 hours a day. They call that convenience, and I find that you're just brain dead. Why don't you want to go out and be able to see these things and hold these things in your hand and say, hey, you know what, listen, the pandemic is over. Hello, you can go outside. Hey, come on, man.
Yeah. You know what also sticking to me? I mean, this might be a little bit off subject, but I think it goes with it though. When you mention about people are stuck on those screens and they're out there, it kind of sickens me to the parents that what they do with their kids. They let their little kids. It hasn't even reached 1 year old. I mean, they're old. Now they're able to walk and run though. They have these screens and they're playing, they're watching and stuff like that. I'm like, why don't you have like kids like be active, like do something instead of staring at a screen and do this and do that. Like do that like when you're home, like use that to like maybe like teach them something. I mean, just to go there and just like,
That'd be a dope ass apartment, dude.
I mean, listen, the conversion.
It would be nice if they actually do it, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'll buy the FYE space.
Well, I saw the blueprints. I saw some of the blueprints of what they're actually.
Yeah, they're just condos, dude.
They're just condos. They're condos, and then they want the outdoor. They want the outdoor experience. They want to do an outdoor movie experience thing where they actually have like a movie theater style thing. You could be able to watch movies outside instead of inside. They had outlets in the mall.
They had something like that though. They had something like that. I remember when the Mason shut down. I remember they had like people, like they had some like chairs there for people to sit though. Because I was there. I remember I was at White Plains at one time, and they had all these people that were sitting down, and they were playing. They were showing Speed Racer the movie. I was like, what the
Speed Racer? I love that movie. It was
yeah, not the movie, but the animated movie. Like they actually put the animated. Yeah, not the live action. The live action sucked. I hated it.
Yeah.
So, but I thought that was pretty nice. That they had that.
So could you imagine stepping out of your condo, being able to walk a few hundred feet down the hallway to watch a movie or go to the arcade, or a few hundred feet the other way to go to the food court with all your favorite shit? That would be one of the best retirements ever.
Of course. I would love that.
Didn't they have one of those? Yeah, they had one of those conversion malls. I mean, isn't there one?
They're starting them. They're starting to pop up all over the place, dude. Right. I hope it's what I'm imagining it to be.
Yeah,
it would be nice.
I mean, because it might not be that. It might just be boring condos. They have to go do stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, do you really want to have like a huge glass fixture, or do you want like more like window style? Because
no,
I'm pretty sure they're doing it. I'm thinking they're doing it, right?
They're not gonna leave the glass in the front of the house.
Yeah,
dude.
that would suck.
You want to live in a showroom? No, come on. Hey, dude.
I was saying, posing in the window,
just stand in the glass like a mannequin.
And change position like every 5 minutes.
Yeah,
you'll look freaking soulless, man. That's
Yeah. Startle people when they stare in.
Yeah,
you'll scare people away. That's what you'd be doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna live in an Abercrombie. Just do that.
If a conversion mall has an arcade, they have my money.
Done. Can I retire now?
Yeah, they have my money. I walk out in the thing. I'm like, honey, I'm going down the street. No, well, not the street. I'm going down the hallway and everything to go to Starbucks, or I'm going down the hallway to get myself a sandwich or something like that. What do you want?
Run. You're-
Then I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs and everything to get myself fitted and everything for some new sneaks. How about that? You know.
Your wife would never have to wonder where you are. You are somewhere in that big stupid mall.
Exactly. You have everything. You have everything. Everything you need. You have everything you freaking need. I mean, if you want to, I mean, you can still go outside to the park and say, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Of
sure
course,
they're gonna have an elevated area with like a.
And if they have a gym too, that would be sweet too.
Oh.
If they throw a gym in there,
Yes.
thank you.
That's
Then
easy.
that'll be good.
That's easy.
It'd be like the
You know all those
ultimate gated
department
community.
stores that had all those weights and everything for display for sale in those department stores, like Sears and shit?
Yeah.
Boom, there's your fucking gym.
It would be.
Yeah.
It would be.
We had a Sears there. We had a J.C. Penney, and we also had a Macy's in that White Plains
Yeah.
gallery
The
of
Sports
mall.
Authority had stuff like that.
That's crazy.
The Sports Authority
Yeah.
had.
Yeah. So I would say that you know that's like the ultimate gated community. You know,
Knocked out all the stores that used to suck and turned them into arcades.
And
They're giant arcades.
instead of mall security and everything, you actually have actual police force and everything, reinforcing everything too. You know, they walking down.
Dude, there's
Yeah,
police
you
barracks
could-
in the mall,
No, you
dude.
can al-
There's police barracks
you
in
can
the
also-
mall.
Yeah, but you can also have armed security as well.
And armed security
So-
too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll have their own, their own little residents too. And they don't have to go nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah,
know?
well, if people have work, they can just go in there. They could give them a locker, and they have their bathrooms, whatever, and they can change, and that's it.
Yep. Have their locker. You go to sleep.
Yeah, have their office there.
Have
Yep.
their office. Yeah, man. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate penultimate fight. Oh man.
Yeah.
I would love that. You know. But I would. What was the point I was trying to get? Oh yeah. But the thing is that when people want to go out, and right now it's sad that the industry, is not seeing that. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because now many companies are starting to revert back to physical media. They're starting to kind of back off and being a little more back office. They still have digital, of course, because people still, there's a pretty decent crowd that actually does digital stuff. But
Of course, you're always gonna have
yeah,
that.
but they're actually having it so it's the convenience of being able to actually have physical discs, physical things that you can touch, and also the
Exactly.
classic stores, which is actually starting to really start to ramp up now, because people are going in there, they're buying this stuff, man. They're buying old DVDs, stacks of them. Come on, and there's some stuff that hasn't even been converted to DVD to Blu-ray yet, and it's only available on DVD. So these are vintage classics. They're starting to ramp up the price a little bit too, because some of them are really hard to find now.
Oh yeah. Well, look what's happening. I think I told you guys with the Jurassic Park collection that has the 8-bit, 16-bit Jurassic Park games though, and now that game is going to be delisted on March 31st. So, and then if you're looking for a physical copy of the game, it's rare now. Now that I saw one on eBay, some crazy ass motherfucker selling it for $300. I'm like, are you out of your mind? 300?
What the what?
I'm not making this up. I am not making this up.
Oh my lord! I mean, listen. I mean,
These people are sick.
Madness.
Hey, listen. You know what?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm not making this up. I'll probably show you guys a screenshot. Go ahead, but keep talking.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
capitalism at its finest. But anyway, but the thing is, what's cool for us guys like us, for players like us, this is like opportunity that we can be able to say, hey, you know what? Now we can embrace it, and when we talk about it, we're not crazy. We're not talking. Oh, you're old guys, Oh, you're like old clock guys, You're old like radio. Nah, man. Our stuff is like it's just like wine, brother. We it gets better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it gets
Like
better,
Scotch.
bro. Yes,
Scotch.
Scotch. Yes, it gets so much better.
Mhm.
Yep, the more it's aged and everything, the more sweeter it tastes. Absolutely, because it's getting so much better. So now a lot of these companies, and I'm so glad that Xbox is finally embracing the fact that they are a console. not just a thing, but it's not just a console. Now it's a platform that actually could be able to play everything, which is actually where it needs to be. So now you're getting all the good stuff. You know, you're getting all the new games. And I want them. Oh no! And also, I want them to also kind of embrace the old stuff because remember, some of the classic games were obscure, different, weird, but they were so freaking cool. They were different. Instead of being that samey cookie cutter nonsense. You don't have to make it super realistic. I don't want super realistic. I want fantasy, man. I want to live the fantasy. I want to be able to go into a place that I goes beyond my imagination.
Give me my pixels, damn it.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Oh yeah.
I'm sharing this with you guys right now, so I don't know if you guys can see it.
I can see it. Oh, what the hell?
I see. I'm not making this up. This sound crazy, son of a bitch. It's selling that. He said he has the last one for $299.96, which is $300. Like, is this guy out of his fucking mind?
Are you out of your mind? Oh my!
I think he lost his mind. To be honest with you, I really think he lost his mind.
Okay, you know what? Just let me buy the dinosaur. I'll be fine with that. Just let me buy a dinosaur because this is ridiculous. Okay, you know what? Oh my gosh. Well, but the thing is that now players out there, young players, are starting to, feel okay with spending a little extra for all these classic games, for all these modern, these new, so not new, but older games that feel new because they never played it before. This is before their time. So now they're starting to play those games and say, dang, this game is freaking cool. The pixelized games are awesome. PlayStation graphics are the new freaking the new Lego or the new what do you call it? Roblox? What's it called? Roblox? Not Roblox.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But that's what it is. Oh, sorry. Yes, right. The logins, the logo. The logs, little logs that you should put together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the old is new again. The Slinky is in. Let's put it that way.
I love me my Slinky. Dude, man.
Yo, actually, me and my wife were just talking about that the other day. Kind of digress a little bit. We said, "Dang, this Slinky, man. What is it? What is with this Slinky that's so freaking attractive?" And then we sort of remembered, you know what? It's because
it's cool.
It's really awesome because you bring it
because
down
it's
the stairs.
Awesome. It can go down the stairs.
Go down the stairs. It's almost like a living thing. It's freaking amazing. So, and I think a couple people straightened their Slinkies or they did something weird with it. I think I twisted mine. Mine got twisted. That's what happened.
Why would you twist that? That's not cool.
No, what I did was.
How would you do that?
Okay, listen. I was a young kid. Okay, so I did one of these.
You do such a thing.
I did one of these, right?
Yeah. What's wrong with you, man? How are you gonna destroy that Slinky?
I was a kid. I was a young kid. Okay, listen.
I was a kid too, but I wouldn't have the audacity to stretch my Slinky.
You do. I did this. I was doing this. I was kind of shaking it around, stuff like that. And then I think it did like something like this.
All right.
And the whole thing got twisted. And then I think I was trying to untwist it, and then it just kind of became a knot in a weird way. And then I just kind of said, you know what, forget it, and I threw it somewhere. And I think my mother threw
that poor Slinky. Oh man.
I missed my Slinky. They made plastic ones too, and I think those easily break.
Well, to sell toys, they borrow any game.
They did have plastic ones, yeah. I think some kids were hurting themselves with the metal ones.
The metal ones. That's what it was.
That's why they did the plastic ones.
But my point is, old is new again. And that is the reason why that these companies are starting to embrace retro classic games and trying to make them forward compatible. In other words, the games that you have will carry with you forever. So that means whatever new generation console comes out, your games are going to be with you. So that Play Anywhere initiative is actually going to be going to the PC and also console. So if you play it once, if you play it or buy it once, you can play it here and you can play it there and you can play it everywhere. And then when you get a new console, guess what? Your games travel with you. So that means whatever games you bought is yours. You actually play it on a new console without having to worry about, I won't be able to play my games anymore. Nintendo was actually notorious with that a little bit. I think, what was it? I think it was from the NES to the Super NES to the Nintendo 64.
N64.
Yeah, to
GameCube.
Nothing was backwards compatible. Nothing. The only console that was more backwards compatible was the Game Boy. Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Game Boy
Advance.
Yeah, so you could be able to play your old Game Boys on the Game Boy Advance. And then they said, okay, you know what? They got greedy again, and they went to the 3DS, and so all those games you won't be able to play on the DS.
The 3DS can only play DS games.
Yeah.
3DS and DS games.
Yeah.
If you had the DS system, you'd be able to play your Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
The 3DS, you couldn't.
Oh, that's right. But that's how sad that is. That's really sad. And
I do have a Game Boy Advance though, so.
But Nintendo, I mean, is slowly transitioning. They're trying to, but the thing is that they want you to forget the old games. Nintendo wants you to forget the old games. They want you to buy the new games.
I don't think that's necessary too. They want you to forget about the old games, though. I mean, they do have the games that you could play on the Nintendo Online Store. But my issue with the Nintendo Online Store is that they don't let you buy the games. Remember, you were able to go to the eShop and you could buy those games. Though.
Oh, right.
Unfortunately, with the Nintendo Switch online though, you can only you can play those games at a monthly. It's almost like Game Pass, but the games are always going to be there.
Right.
The games will always be there. They're not going to disappear. But the problem is that I want to buy it so that whenever I'm offline or something, that I have that game downloaded so I can play it. But you can't do that. And that's one of the things I don't like about that Nintendo the Nintendo shop they have on the Switch and Switch 2. I was like, let me buy the game, because when I had the 3DS, when I went to the Nintendo eShop on the 3DS, I was able to buy these games. I was able to buy the Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master. I bought the 3D version, which you could play in 3D. They had a Streets of Rage 2, the 3D version of that. You could also play that in 3D. They had all those games. They had SNES games, they had NES games, Game Boy, Game Gear games on there, and you could buy those. But now, and then you own them. That's in your system. But now, forget it. They want you to pay this monthly thing. It's like they don't want you to own these games, and that's what sucks about it. That's why I don't like this system that they're doing right now with it. That's my problem.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. They actually keep it in jail, so to speak, and now you have to buy into a service just to play those games. So you won't be able to play them outside the service. And if you're offline, forget it. That's the library. You won't be able to play them at all, which is sad.
They suck for that.
Which is really sad.
I hate when they do that shit. I hate that.
You suck.
They do. I don't know what's going on with Nintendo. Why they doing that? I don't want to pay a monthly service. I just want to buy the game, and that way I can play it anytime I want. That way I own it. It's in my system.
It's you know what? What frustrates me the most is that Nintendo has a large IP library, a
large one, yes,
very big one, right? And but the problem is that they are not willing to share their toys, bluntly. They want to trickle feed you all this stuff. Like, for instance, you notice that every single time that you try to go on the service, the Nintendo online service, right? Something will unlock. Something will unlock. Say, oh yeah, new game. Blip, blip, blip. I was like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
It might not be a game that you
Yeah.
actually wanted to play, but at least they unlock it. And then, but you're like, damn, when is my game going to be unlocked? Ah, kind of thing. I can't. It's frustrating. So you might as well just go out there and get the old console and find the games, and then you can play it whenever you want to.
Right.
So
Yeah. Oh man, I do miss that Wii and that 3DS eShop so much. You don't know how much I miss that.
oh yes. What about you, Tommy? What do you think?
I really don't got much to add, man. I was chiming in.
All right, cool. So for instance, lately, like I said, I'm popping in my Sega Saturn. You notice that now emulation, they're actually trying to emulate Sega Saturn games too. So Sega Saturn, they're finally breaking the code. They're finally breaking the code.
They're trying to like break it in because the Saturn games were very hard to emulate at those times.
Huge,
very hard.
Really hard. I mean,
why do you think they have to put like the Saturn? What happened?
Why was it so hard to emulate?
Remember, the programmers, the developers out there were having a hard time developing for the Sega Saturn because Sega Saturn actually had, I forgot how many chips were in there. There was like two separate.
Wow.
Yeah, and they said it was so difficult to. That's the reason why a lot of games weren't made for it because it was so hard to develop for. And also, it wasn't really made to make 3D games. It just was not a 3D box. It was mostly for 2D. It was a 2D powerhouse. The Sega Saturn was.
Yeah, 3D arcade was a 2D powerhouse because remember, PlayStation then wasn't a 2D powerhouse because look at the difference between most of the fighting games on there. The fighting games on the Saturn play way better than the ones on the PlayStation.
Better load times, animation was better, and it was just so much.
Fighting Vipers was lit.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and Virtua Fighter 2, all those games.
So
and Fighters Megamix.
And Fighters Megamix, love that game. Oh my god, I missed that game.
Yeah, I got it in my collection. Yep. Fun game.
Yep.
Very fun game. I just can't believe it. Remember when I showed you guys how big that instruction booklet was? Mm-hmm. With all the move lists for like every single character.
Yes.
Nowadays, when you buy a fighting game, no, you got to go online and download the manual. Who wants to do that?
Wow. No. Sorry. That's a punk way out. Nothing. I'd rather be able to open up the manual myself physically and be able to see all the stuff. Feel it in my hands.
Manual gave you something to read in church on Sundays.
I remember. I don't
want to read on the screen.
Yeah, I remember. I hope they actually have it available soon. It was called the Masters of the Universe: The Power of He-Man. It came out for the Atari 2600, I think it was. And
was it? Or was it a computer? I thought it was on the computer.
No, it was actually on the 2600 too. It's called Masters of the Universe: The Power of He-Man. And it was so simplistic, because you actually are on your land speeder and you're shooting and stuff like that. And then you get to the castle and then you have to go and actually attack Skeletors. So Skeletor's shooting with a gun, and you have these walls coming over there, and then you have to go through the walls. And then when you finally attack Skeletor, then you actually see him holding up the magic sword, and it had the music. And every single stage was different. And Beastman will always be on the bottom of the screen trying to shoot you down and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah. But man, oh man, I can't find that game anywhere. I want that game. I think I saw it on eBay for like a crazy amount because now He-Man is starting to become the commodity now. So now the prices are starting to rise. Yeah. I need to find it quick before it gets any higher.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, but you see,
the gameplay is kind of crazy for a 2600.
For a 26, yeah, that dude.
I'm looking at it right now. I thought it was like Sega Master System or Nintendo.
Yeah,
they had a Thundercats.
For 2600, that's impressive, dude.
They did. That's right, Thundercats too. That's right. Mm-hmm.
They had a Thundercats game. Yeah, I remember seeing that too, though. But I just could not believe. I was just like baffled that we haven't gotten I mean, we had GI Joe games, and there was a Transformers game on the NES. But it's just baffling that we never got a He-Man or Thundercats game on the NES. That's bizarre.
That is strange. I mean, because I forgot what was what company was it? I think it was that actually owned the license of He-Man and Thundercats. They I thought didn't they branch out a little bit, and they actually were trying to get some of their animations onto. I think it was like some kind of licensing limbo or some nonsense. I think. I think Atari still had the license or something like that, and Atari
Probably.
and Atari was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna give you the license because we're still dude, come on, really, you know."
Well, that's the industry for you.
Yeah, yeah, that's just
That's the industry.
that's frustrating. I hate that. That's the reason why most of the games are not they're not being made, because once the game's license is done, it gets into this weird limbo space, and and usually all it could be the one who created it, the producer, or whatever it is. They all have to agree. They say, "Oh, well, you know what? This could be an opportunity to resurrect this game. Why don't we bring this game out again?" And then all of a sudden, they have to sign a contract, whether it be 5 years, 10 years, who knows. And also, it's also for specific consoles. That means if a new console comes out and it's not part of the contract, that console is X'd out. So they won't be able to bring the game to.
That's why backwards. That's why backwards. I can't even say it today. Backwards compatibility is important.
Yeah, it is crazy. And that's the reason why I'm so glad that the Marvel, the X-Men, what's it called?
The Marvel Maximum Collection.
Yeah, oh man, I can't wait. Wait. X-Men the arcade game is out of jail, and of many other
games. The 360 and PS3 jail,
Yes, and play Maximum.
Yeah, that's coming out the 27th.
Maximum Carnage again. You know what what would be really cool if they actually
and Separation of Sanity.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
That's 2-player action.
I wish they actually were able to get the actual soundtrack of Maximum Carnage, because I remember when I actually got a reserve for Maximum Carnage, and I got the CD from Green Jello. They actually had
Green Jelly.
Carnage.
Jelly.
Green Jello.
Yeah, not Jelly.
Yeah.
No, get their name right. Be respectful. That soundtrack kicked ass. All right.
Well, listen. They
okay.
Let me make this clear. I'm gonna talk to all these people out there. It was called Green Jello until Jello Company was going to sue them, so they had to change the name to Green Jelly. So it was Green.
I didn't know that.
It was Green Jello before they became Green Jelly. So I like to give them their.
I'm a music head. I knew about that.
But Green Jelly. But anyway, the soundtrack Carnage rules, which is so freaking awesome.
They don't want to get in Bill Cosby's bad side.
Yeah, exactly. Was it? It had Rock and Roll Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Pumpkin and Carnage Rules. It was actually it was the 2 songs on a disc, and I got that when I reserved it over at GameStop. The real good GameStop when it was
GameStop.
Good, okay.
The real GameStop.
The
purple
GameStop.
one.
The purple green GameStop before they became corrupted.
Not the one we have now.
Yeah. So but yeah, man. I mean, I was playing that soundtrack backwards and forwards, rocking and rolling all the way through town. Yeah, baby. I remember the soundtrack like by heart. I love that soundtrack.
The cartridge was red too, man, which was badass. I remember I got it at.
Oh man, it was such a badass game.
I bought. Yeah, I saved my money. I bought that, and oh man, I tell you, that cartridge was red though, and I was like, oh, that's so badass.
Yeah.
I love when cartridges come over with different colors.
Yeah, it's trippy every time, man. You want to collect them. Because they're different. They're so different. Even if it's the same game. You want the color cartridge version of it.
Doom had it. Legend of Zelda.
Yes, Doom had that.
Legend of Zelda.
Zelda definitely. Everyone
gold
knows
cart. They
the
brought
golden
out the gold cartridge. They brought out the gold
Not
cartridge.
everybody knows. Even on the N64, I had Ocarina of Time and
Yeah, the Ocarina of Time had the gold cartridge though. I remember a friend of mine. He wanted to reserve Ocarina of Time over at the Software Centers because he wanted to get that gold cartridge, but they told him, "Oh no, I'm sorry, but we got to stop taking reserves though. But you'll get it, but you're gonna have the great cartridge." And my friend was like, "Man, I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit." So he left, and then luckily he went over to the Toys R Us because remember there was a Toys R Us down below over at White Plains.
Right.
So he went over there. And then he asked him, am I able to get the gold cartridge? And he said, oh, yeah, we're still taking reserves for the gold cartridge. And then he got lucky on that one.
That's freaking awesome.
I'm telling you, that's why we need all these stores, man. There's so many options. You know?
Yeah, man.
Can't rely on one store all the time.
See, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, he got lucky.
So yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna definitely talk about that because we're gonna dive deep because see, physical media has so many options. Not just those, not those like, those collector's boxes and everything, which is still pretty cool. But I'm talking about specialty cartridges, or specialty discs, or what have you. It's something that you can have in your hands. A map, like a foldable poster. I mean, dude, there's all these things that you can actually get. You can hang on your freaking wall. Get yourself a frame. Put it.
Posters and Yeah.
Come on, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Missed opportunities that these companies can actually do. And you know what? They're pennies on the dollar. You don't have to. When you can mass produce these posters and all that stuff, it don't cost much. You put it inside there. You do like 100,000 copies or more, and let the people make the decision to buy it and stuff like that. And on top of that, you still have an opportunity to sell the game even after the window. So, come on.
Of course. And you get more for your buck, too.
There it is. And, and that's the reason why. So, for instance, I mean, I actually was looking around, and I actually noticed that only a few places that actually sell the games that actually have everything in there. You remember the NES cartridges when you actually open it up and it had the box and stuff like that, and you open it up, it had the NES pack and the sleeve. But when you go in there, it actually had like I think it was only the original the NES games, the actual games that were made by Nintendo. It had the folder poster. It says now you're playing with power, and you can be able to put it on your wall, and it has the the light, all the games that are on there and stuff like that. And I think Super Nintendo was doing it for a short period of time also. I miss that.
Right.
I miss that, man.
Oh yeah, those were the days.
I miss maps. I'm an RPG. I miss the maps.
The maps were awesome.
They packaged maps with the game, and I'm like, this is great.
I mean, they might not be 100% accurate, but they're close enough. So you
close enough.
They're very close.
There,
Yeah, because it's like a drawing. I was like, this doesn't look like the game, but I get it. All right, let's do this.
Like Nintendo Power. Like when you open up Nintendo Power and everything, it only shows a partial map.
Oh yeah.
They only give you the first 2 stages or 3 stages, and then they say, "Oh, you're gonna have to figure out the rest on your own." I'm like, come on, kind of things. But you know what though? It was still pretty cool though. I mean, I think I only used the map for, I think it was Goonies 2. That game was hard, man.
No, it is. It is. I was playing it the other day. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing.
You can get lost in that game. That and Solomon's Quest. Those are like two games that I actually were kind of got a little confused in. And I said, okay, I need to find out where the hell this key is. I need to find this key. Where the hell is it? It's got to be over here somewhere, kind of thing. But
I got frustrated and punched an old man in Goonies. But now I won't help you because you hit me. Yeah, she said that. You saw the text on the screen.
Right.
You remember doing that?
Yeah.
I punched the old man.
I did it by accident, though. I did it by accident, though. That's the thing.
Oh no, I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
That was ahead of its time, though. That's the
that's what you got.
That was ahead of its time. So they asked you the NPC and everything will actually refuse to actually.
Nobody wants to help you.
Zelda too, dude. Zelda does that. When you start stabbing the witch or the old man, the fires on the side start shooting fireballs
Start
at you.
shooting fireballs. Yeah. That's right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
And the more you hit
And
them, the
you
faster the fireballs
better
are.
get the hell out of there. And you better get the
I've
hell
been, I've
out of
been
there.
abusing
They will kill you.
NPCs for a very long time.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they're trying to help you, but if you attack them, forget it. They'll be forced to fight back.
That's what I.
Yeah. I remember Roger. I remember Roger Rabbit. In Roger Rabbit, you start punching the neighbors and everything. They don't even want to help you. Like if you punch the lady and you ask her, "Can you help me?" She says, "Go away, you horrible man."
That's when you get a silver boomerang the side of your head. One of Link's silver boomerangs hitting the side of your head. You old prick. Now give me my rupees.
No, fuck you. I'm gonna kill you now, you bastard.
It's
Take
almost,
down the old man.
Listen,
Take down the old man in the cave.
it's almost as bad. It's almost as bad as It's almost as bad as like playing Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim. This.
Hey, listen.
It's
That old
Skyrim.
man has that gambling part. He rips you off constantly.
Well, okay.
That's why I started beating on him.
Well, I mean,
if you kill the farm life, I mean, I did this by accident though. Because I actually went into one of the villages, like if you play Skyrim, I went into one of the villages, right? And I wanted to get myself a weapon and all that stuff, and everything was all good, right? So I was out there. I wanted to try the weapon, so I tried the weapon on the outside, but I accidentally killed some of the
Whoops.
Oops.
oh,
Dude,
there you go.
every single villager came out of their home.
Oh yeah, they're gonna kill your ass, dude.
It was mob mode. And
Well, that's
Yeah.
literally
and
their
you know what?
livelihood.
Fuck you up.
And they won't forget. You can go.
No, they won't.
If you
No,
go across
they
the map,
won't.
yeah. If you go across the map, if you go all the way across the map and everything, and you come back, they will still ridicule you.
Oh yeah, of course. They got a good memory though.
AI
I remember when Oblivion, what I did was when I went to the store, I wanted to take an apple and just to pay for it. So I took the apple. You know what these motherfuckers thought? They thought I was a thief and they tried to kill my ass. I was like, holy
Have you ever seen a young?
I have an apple, just an apple, and they're trying to kill my ass. And I had to defend myself. I had to get the hell out of that village because everybody was on my ass.
Oh my god, dude! I remember the time and everything where with the lady. I think the lady was minding her own business and everything. And I came over there, and she left the area. She went into the other room.
Right.
So because it was getting late, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can take something off the shelf. I kid you not. She must have heard me or something like that. She came out of the freaking room with a freaking battle axe and everything, and it was actually coming out.
Oh yeah, those women, they don't play, man.
I said,
They will kill for their food, man. They will kill for that.
I said, dude, all I did. How did you know? How did you know? I walked out of there and everything. He came out with the freaking battle axe and everything. You thief! So I was like, whoa!
Oh yeah, they'll come with a 2-hand sword sometimes, and they'll try to cut your ass.
And they take mad life. How is that possible? They're built.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of them.
dude. Let me tell you you want to know what's funny? You want to know what's hilarious? If you let them kill you, the thing is you can return to that spot though, and don't forget about everything. But the problem is that you'll lose some money or you lose some points to it. I remember when I was fighting off, I actually killed one of the shopkeepers, and these guys went harm me. And after they killed me, one of the guys, I kid you not, you're gonna laugh your asses off. After they killed me, one of the guys said to his partner, he said, "So how was your wife today?"
He's like, how's your wife today?
That's how little they thought of you.
No, you
Holy shit.
were this. You were a little newt. You were a little newt.
That's how little they thought of you.
You're a little newt. Yeah. He's like, so how's your wife today?
It's like killing a gnat.
That's crazy. But anyway, you know what?
Oh man, that's hilarious.
But just like everything else in that thing, we have to go for a little break and everything. So we're gonna have a small little intermission and everything for about a minute and everything, and we'll be right back after these words.
We'll be back.
Gaming Trouble will be right back after these commercial breaks.
Genesis does.
16-bit arcade graphics.
We can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does.
16-bit arcade action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis does.
16-bit arcade hits.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does.
What Nintendo don't? The 16-bit Genesis system by Sega. Genesis does it all.
どこまで強くなるのか。ストリートファイター2ターボスーパーファミコンで新発売。
カプコン。
Down with Zelda from the very start. I got the heart, it's Mars to play the part. Down with Zelda. Creeping through with an overhead view. Cause a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So I stay on track, collect the facts. Never cut slack, and I always watch my back for Jack. Down with Zelda, yeah. Strong I stand, I'm the man with the plan. Cause the power's in my head, and the power's in my hand. Down with Zelda.
Hey players, we're back. Time to turn up the treble. Gaming Trouble will be right back after these commercial breaks.
Genesis does.
I hope so too.
Because
I think. Are we, yeah, are we back? I don't know. Are we back?
I don't think so.
Of video games for using the F word, using the word motherfucker and fuck a lot.
You know me and my
It,
headshots, man. I love House
you
of the Dead.
you will love it. Actually, let me show you something. Wait up. Let me go get something that you look. Because
Okay.
I still have this thing that I got when I pre-ordered the game, House of the Dead Overkill, because it was based off of Grindhouse. So hold on, here we go. They gave me this comic book that it was like an introduction of the game.
All right, guys, we
You
are
see it?
back. We are
Yeah,
back.
cool. It reminds me of Sin City.
Yeah,
Sin
that's
City type
basically
art.
what it is. Yeah, and the comics like this. See? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
that's
like
nice.
that.
All right, guys, so we're back.
Yeah.
We're back right now.
Oh, we're back.
All right, buddy.
Okay,
We're
great.
in.
Okay.
I was just showing some. I was just showing Tony some cool stuff. So
Okay. So
yeah.
So
Is everything all right?
So, yeah, I still got to take a couple of things that are things. So just take over for a little bit. Don't be right back.
Good
Okay. So we're back, right?
Yeah.
So we're back.
You're back. You're back.
Okay, we're back. All right. Awesome. Okay. But yeah, man. I mean, all these rally game shooting games, man. We talked about this so many times, man. I just wish they could bring these games back because you know what I want to do when I come back for Orlando, or better yet, what I'm thinking about doing when I'm at Orlando, if I have some time, I want to check that out to see if there's any retro stores and retro gaming stores and see what they have. Maybe they got something there that I could probably find that I can't find over here in New York. So it'll be
My
interesting to
cousin
see.
lives
But
there. I'll ask him. My cousin
yeah.
lives there. I'll ask him and let you know the places. If I get any, I'll text them to you.
Yeah, I was doing some research on that, but yeah, if you could do that, then yeah, give me a list on it. What I'll do when I'm done over at MegaCon, I'll take a quick trip to these places because I want to see what they are. You know me, man. I mean, recently I've been going to a lot of these retro game stores because I like to see what they have. You know, and you never know what you
Because
might
it's
find.
fun, damn it. Because it's fun. That's the
It
heart
is
of all of
fun.
this shit. Because it is fun.
It is fun. It is fun. And you never know what you might see over there, and you probably say to yourself, "Oh, damn, I gotta buy this. I gotta get it because if I don't buy it now, somebody else is gonna buy it." You know, and that's
It's
for a
just another
fact.
joy in life, man, and I love it.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm thinking about. I gotta buy a Wii system again though. I gotta buy a Wii system, and I gotta buy I gotta buy this gun zapper because I think you know about this though. What you do is that you put the Wii remote right on top of the gun, and then you just move with the screen and with your gun and you just shoot. That's it. I love that. Or you could just use the little remote and just go shoot shoot shoot. That's not fun. You put that on a gun. That's the real deal. You know. So I gotta buy those back again. I have to. So I definitely need to play House of the Dead Overkill because man, oh man, you will love the game. Plus, you will love the Grindhouse feature, like the atmosphere. It's crazy. And then I remember my brother and I when we first played that together, and my brother said, "Yeah, this is fun, but the acting's terrible." I said, "Bro, of course the acting's terrible. It's Grindhouse. It's a Grindhouse feature game. That's what it is."
He didn't understand the concept of like Grindhouse. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's
It's just
supposed to be cheesy,
entertainment,
supposed to be
man.
fun. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. But I guess the whole
See,
thing
that's why.
using the what's that?
He just didn't understand yet, man. When I first saw Kill Bill, I hated it, bro. But I didn't understand the
Yeah,
Grindhouse.
I didn't like it either.
I did not
Yeah,
like it at first.
So, bro, I felt like I was the only one who didn't like Kill Bill in town. And people was like, "Johnny, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
I can enjoy it. I can enjoy it. It's not one of my favorites, but I can enjoy it. You know what I mean? If it's out there, Kill Bill,
exactly.
I'll watch. But like, I'm not gonna look for it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, listen, let me tell you something about Kill Bill. I mean, but when I went back and go watch it, I was like, okay, it was a good film. I could see what they were going for with the film. I could see it, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. It's not a film I'll definitely go watch it again, you know, like everybody else is. Because I remember everybody back in the early 2000s, they were so obsessed with that film.
Kill Bill would make a great video game.
Oh, absolutely. I'm surprised they haven't done it.
They should. That's something they should have jumped on that they never got on.
Yeah, there's this game. I don't know if you heard of it. It's for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. It's called Wet. It's almost exactly like it. And Eliza Duska from Angel and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's and she was in Wrong Turn. She does the voice of the main character.
Oh.
I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called Wet.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't play it yet. I saw it on my. It's on my list. It shows up in my feed. Hey, you want to try this based on what you played? I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out sooner or later. Dude, my backlog is ridiculous. I cannot keep up. I am several years behind.
Yeah,
years. I'm talking like at least a year and a half.
I know. Tell me about it. There's so many games I have to go back. You know,
but I
just want to go back.
I always have something to look forward to. That's why it's great.
Exactly. That's the best thing
about it. From that angle, I'm like, hey, I always got something to play, no matter what I do.
Right. You know, that's what's so cool about gaming nowadays. You know, you always got something. It's like it's different from the movie though. Like a movie you watch, you're like, okay. I've seen pretty much all these movies already, but at least with gaming, okay.
We on the air?
We're just finishing. Yeah, we are on the air. Yeah, I told you, Tony, that
I have no idea.
We were just discussing. We just had to keep the crowd going and keep it talking and keep it going because we were talking about like.
Well, let's keep it going because it's genuine, man. I thought I was on a hot mic. I'm good to go.
Yeah, of course.
I know I can behave. I know I can behave if I take a mic.
Well, thank God you didn't use some of those naughty words that we're not supposed to use on YouTube. Thank you, Lord.
And you know I say a lot of them.
The guys mentioned Kill Bill, and
yeah, we mentioned Kill Bill, and at first, what's funny is that Tony and I, when we
were
first
talking about Grindhouse, and Kill Bill came up.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
And also you mentioned Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Speaking of which, so I mean,
the game. I remember a game.
That game was so amazing for Xbox.
About Wet.
That game, and also Buffy the Vampire Slayer was a fantastic game for the Xbox.
Oh, absolutely, the original. I have it on my Xbox.
I didn't get a chance.
I still have the game.
I gotta try it.
Yeah.
Oh man, there was two of them. There was two of them.
That's right, there's two of them. And both of them were fantastic.
The first game came out on Xbox. It was exclusive to Xbox. It was this one. This one right here. This was exclusive to Xbox.
Look at that gaggy.
And then this is the second game, but this was also on PS2 and GameCube as well. So the second game came out for all systems. So yeah. Yeah, they're fantastic games. I'm a huge fan of the Buffy TV show. I used to watch it, and then when I heard about the game on Xbox, I had to buy it. No doubt about it.
I'm surprised I'm not on it. I love vampire slaying.
I'm upset.
You will love this.
I'm upset that Hulu actually decided to freaking cancel the return of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I heard about that. Sarah Michelle Gellar and the thing was like literally on board 100% with the show. And Hulu was like, nah.
Assholes.
Yeah. But and she
I mean,
she did a public announcement. She did a public announcement, and she said that
Great, people like it. Let's cancel it, you bastards.
that's so stupid.
What the hell, man?
They're walking away from money. They're walking away from money.
Because you know what it is? Maybe they couldn't find a way to put their bullshit propaganda nonsense. That's probably what it is. Like, how could you? There's no way.
Bunch of morons.
Yeah, it's so dumb, though. I mean, there was such a universe. There were so many Slayers at the time. That
We are living in South Park, dude. We're living in South Park. I swear.
We are. But depends on which episode you're talking about, though.
They pick one. They pick anyone. It fits.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, though. I mean, you can think of anything right now. I mean, it's especially like how they see the world now and how everything is, though. And especially that one episode you told me about when the South Park kids were upset at what they did to Indiana Jones. That's pretty much.
It's one of my favorite references. That's what I use for every game. I'm like, oh no, what did you do?
What did you do?
What? That and the Godfather scene where he goes, look how they massacred my boy. Stuff like that.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Look how they massacred. Everybody's using that, especially, you know. I remember you told me that especially with that god awful Street Fighter movie that's coming out, you say that's the same thing with South Park. There, yeah. And you saw what they did to Indiana Jones. They sexually abused him so badly. That's just wrong, man.
Hey, Dorian, what's going on, man? Chris Castle, what's up, man? How you doing? Dorian said something very interesting. He said, modern audiences, this is why we can't have nice things. It's so true.
It's sad but true. Sad but true.
But you know what?
Chris, what's up, everybody in the chat?
But listen. But you know what though? The artists out there are starting to fight back now. They're starting to fight back. That's the Scary Movie 6 is proof of that. Scary Movie 6, that right there is going to break down all those freaking barriers. And
I hope so.
A couple of the shows.
Scary Movie game.
You know, because people are sick of it. People are sick of all this. Oh, we gotta make things that are good for everybody. Come on, what are you talking about? This is fantasy. It's fake. It's story. It's it's not supposed to be real. It's supposed to break barriers. That's what it's supposed to do.
Absolutely, that's what it's supposed to do. That's what comedy is all about.
Oh, this movie offends me. This guy has a pimple on his freaking forehead. It offends me.
Let me tell you something.
I mean, come on, man.
It makes people laugh. It's gonna piss people off. Stop trying to appease these fucking people. Just put out your
exactly.
You're gonna go
these people don't learn, man. It's like, listen, even if you bow down to them, they're always gonna find something to be offensive by. They're always gonna go to the next thing that's gonna offend them. So why bother?
Stop. Fucking stop.
Are you gonna go to a pizzeria? Yeah. Are you gonna go to a pizzeria when you're lactose intolerant? And just go in there and say, hey, listen, man, you can't have these dairy products. You can't have all these dairy products and everything, man. Come on, you're gonna ruin my stomach.
There's a nice vegan restaurant down the street. Yeah. Enjoy. I'm gonna have a slice.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the only pizzeria in town, man. This is the only pizzeria in town.
Shut up and get out of here.
Oh my god.
Exactly. I'll tell you what. Do you remember that controversy that happened with Super Smash Brothers Brawl with Mr. Game & Watch when he used an attack that represented it was like a fire attack? You remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. No, that's right. It was almost like an ultimate attack.
Well, no, it wasn't an ultimate attack. It was just one of his attacks that he uses like a fire stick, and he has an Indian feather.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then everybody was cool with it. Even the real Native Americans were not offended by it. They were like, "Yeah, that's fine." They don't care about that. They were like, "Okay, they're doing a throwback of what the Indians used to do." And then there's this one guy, this one bitch ass, complaining to Nintendo. He says, "Oh, this hurts my Native American tribe, Nintendo. Can you please help and do something about this?" And then the day one patch, they removed the feather off of Mr. Game & Watch.
You medieval dickweed!
You bitch ass pussy. I cannot believe Nintendo actually bent down to this bitch ass and decided to patch that shit out. I could just for that one person. And while everybody else was not offended by it at all. There was a guy. I was gonna say there was a guy that went around and he asked Native Americans, like real Native Americans, asking, "Hey, listen, does this attack in Super Smash Bros. Offend you?" You know what they said? He said no. He said no.
It's almost as bad as watching the episode of I think it was Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh, when he actually I think it was Kyle's mom, and actually always had a problem with all the offenses. Yeah. He's like, oh, this is so offensive. He's like, oh, that's the reason what happens. And then when you ask when he's what? I'm sorry, what's it, the pagan thing? But he's like, I got a song. How about Kyle's mom's and big fat bitch and everything and E-minor.
Yeah.
Oh God! But seriously,
you know who does not care? Go back to OG episodes and listen to Mr. Garrison. He is off the wall.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh, not me, Chef. It's Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat's a racist little bastard.
That episode is crazy. Oh my God!
They showed Mr. Hat wearing a Klan hood.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh my God! That episode.
Yeah, Mr. Garrison is off the wall, dude. I love
that episode.
I can't stop with it, man.
It had me in tears for literally the whole time. I had tears running down my eyes. I was like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "Oh, that's not me. That's Mr. Hand. Mr. Hand." Yeah. Wow!
That's an awful thing to say, Mr. Hand.
Mr. Hand, isn't he? Mr. Hand.
Yeah, Chris, you're right. He has. Oh boy, has.
Some shit. Right. Holy shit! Wow!
He's one of the funniest characters in the show. I wish you could play as him in the games. Dude. Which game can you play as him? You can't do.
No, you can't. You can't play as him.
You can't play.
There's got to be a game where you can play as him.
Oh man, that was
the N64 games. You wasn't able to play them. Neither the PlayStation game. You can't play them.
If Matt Stone and Trey Parker get a hold of this, please put out a Mr. Garrison game. Please.
Oh my God.
I will reserve that shit today.
Wow, man. Oh jeez. Like what was it? What was
Dude.
it? What was it?
Listen, you want to know what's crazy that people don't understand? And I love the way how South Park revealed it. The Chinese do not like the Japanese. In that episode where they showed they were fighting in the sushi, the sushi. Yeah. It's like people don't want to believe that. I was like, no, dude, they really do not like each other. I'm telling you.
Nope. Okay.
And South Park showed it. He said, you get out of my door. You get out of my door.
Kim's not even a Chinese guy. He's a white guy pretending to be one. Remember that episode?
Yeah. Oh my God.
He's therapist.
Yes, and he ended up fighting with the Japanese guy.
Oh my God! Listen,
dude, they're both in the game. They're both in the game.
They're both in the game. Oh my God! Yo, the sticker truth, and and fresh your butthole and everything. But let me tell you something. I mean, both of those games were so freaking hilarious, though, man. Oh my God!
I love them.
And I like the
fact that the superhero backstory is so stupid.
And I mean, even though I don't really play Fortnite and everything, at least they actually reference the stick of truth. Oh my God!
Of course it did.
It's a stick of truth. Whoa, the kind of thing. Oh my God! It's just it's like Chris Castle says, Japanese ill-behaved towards the Chinese in World War II. Well, that is true. That's some facts.
Yeah. That is a fact. But they still hate each other no matter what.
Still do.
I
mean, if you ever watched what's it called? And not Enter the Dragon, for Bruce Lee movie, it was called Chinese Connection. I think it was called Chinese Connection. Was it Chinese Connection?
Oh, no, it was Fist of Fury.
Fist of Fury. I'm sorry, Fist of Fury. Fist of Fury and the thing when he
Yeah.
actually went to the Japanese school and
Yeah.
whooped
That's like
everyone's ass.
The Chinese school. No, the
That's
Japanese went to the Chinese schools. Remember, they went to Lee's school, and
It was
and
in
then they
Shanghai.
actually
They were taking
poisoned
over.
him. Yeah, they were and they poisoned his master. That's what happened. They poisoned him, and then they were trying to take over. And then that's when Lee decided we have to go undercover and try to take him out.
Yeah, they treat the
Now
Chinese
you're
like
eating
dogs.
paper.
Yeah, he's like, now you're eating paper. Next time, you'll be eating glass.
Next time you're gonna be eating glass.
Exactly. I love that part when he's like, "Why did you kill my teacher? Why?"
You want to know something crazy? The guy he did that to in that
I laughed at that part.
The guy he did that to in that scene was the last boss in the Big Boss movie. That was the bad guy in the Big Boss
That's
movie.
right. Yeah. Wow.
Right. Yeah.
Except this time he was just a kitchen guy. He was a rich drug lord in the last movie.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
When you use the best cast, when you use the best cast,
he uses all his guys, just like Jackie Chan and all those other guys. Van Damme too. They use all the same guys they work with.
Of course. They're brothers to the end. Okay, I'm in. I'm down to do it. Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I was just watching Kickboxer the other day.
The first one.
The first one. Yeah. It was. I still remember that part where where he I think it was went to that club. And he started, he gave him that drink.
Oh, the dance. Oh, the bar, the dance.
Yeah, and he started dancing and stuff like that. You see the way he was dancing. I was like, damn, he's trying to dance. He's like, and then he's like, then he told the girls, like, oh, get up, why don't you go ahead and dance?
Yeah, go dance with him. Yeah. And then old guy got pissed off.
Oh man, what a great movie. He's like,
I love the part. I love the part. He said,
"What happened? What happened?"
He said, Zian. He's like, "What happened? Why those guys tried to hurt me? Because I told them that they had. I told them that you said to them that their mothers had sex with mules, and that made them very angry."
Great stuff, man. I love it. Oh my god!
Oh man, those classic movies, those classic action films. I'll never get tired of watching them.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them would make great games today. I swear.
Well, you know what? I mean,
yeah.
How many
Imagine a time cop game. A time cop game.
No, they did make a time cop. They
did a time cop game.
Yes,
Super Nintendo.
Like now.
Oh, a modern one. Okay. A modern one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're probably good. They could make a.
Oh hell yeah, that would be awesome, man! You could go back. Imagine going back in time, and then you got to sneak around. There could be some stealth, and you can.
Yeah, already figured out time travel in games. There
are so many games that actually have that time travel feature. I think it was Singularity was actually another one that actually had
Zelda.
There was Singularity. There was Time. There was Time Gal.
Time Gal. That's right.
On Sega CD. Yeah.
Later, Chris. Catch you later, dude.
Okay, Chris. Have a good night.
Take care, Chris, man. Have a cool.
How could you forget Zelda when it comes to time travel?
Oh, so listen. Ocarina of Time was actually one of the best.
Ocarina of Time, yeah.
And also, and Link to the Past, Link to the Past. Link to the Past is another one.
Link to the Past is one. Absolutely.
Yep. So, both of those games were fantastic. I mean, another one. But actually, believe it or not, I think it was the Majora's Mask. That one was actually kind of weird with the time though, because you only get 3 days.
Yeah, that's the problem. You had a time, and if you didn't meet that time, you met the ugly ass moon that was gonna crush your area.
Yeah.
I have nightmares about that moon, man.
I did that. You know what? I sat there. You know what I did one time? I literally just had the thing run, and it just sat there and just watched the moon come down. So like the third day, and then you see everything starts shaking. It's like,
yeah.
And everything starts shaking.
And it's not good.
And then you see the moon and then kind of coming closer and stuff like that. Dude, that's crazy, man. That's a freaky ass game, man. It really
is.
But still, the time mechanic was so freaking awesome. It's like every single time you use that magic flute, you go back 3 days. So it was almost like Groundhog Day in a weird way, but going back to the
messed up Groundhog Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, that is a messed up crowd.
Yeah. But,
that's a day that I don't want to go back.
So
That's the thing. I don't want to keep going back.
oh well, here's the thing. Here's the thing
They
though.
suck.
Speaking of going back to time, I just want to go back to the time where I was able to kind of walk into when I walked into the store, and I think it was Software Etc. They had the shelves.
Okay.
They had the shelves with all the games and stuff like that, and they're in their boxes. And you would look on the shelf, and you actually be able to pick up the physical copy and look in the back of the box and see what the game actually looked like. I remember looking at the back of the box of Super Adventure Island for the Super
I love
Nintendo.
that game.
And that
The Super
game,
NES, yeah.
what an amazing freaking! Oh my god, that creepy freaking moon, bruh! Why are you showing that?
Help. Help.
Dude, no, that's the freakiest thing I've ever seen. You know, one
Look
time.
at its teeth. Look at its teeth.
I have to digress.
Oh,
I had to digress. I actually had a dream that the moon,
The eyes. It's the eyes.
the moon, yeah, the moon,
the eye was creepy, yeah.
yeah, the moon was actually like alive. Like it looked, it was looking at me and smiling and stuff like that. And I said, no. and the moon was coming closer to the earth and stuff like that, just like the moon from the game. That's the reason why you don't ever play a game like that before you go to sleep. So I actually decided to play that game, and I was actually dozing off. And
you stubborn. See what happened?
And I
there you go.
I ate a half I think it was a half a tray of freaking cookies or something like that, and I like a whole. Big
Oh
glass
my
of milk.
god, that's gonna put you to sleep.
And yeah,
You have nobody to blame but yourself.
Listen, it was delicious. You know what? I regret
Yeah,
nothing.
that was.
I regret nothing. But yeah, it was absolutely delicious. And and I was playing that game, and I think I was stuck in an area. But I was dozing off, and I was like, you know what? Let me just play this game tomorrow. So I went to sleep, and you know how sometimes when you're in REM sleep, sometimes you'll actually recall parts of the dream.
Right. Of course.
I actually dreamed that I was actually walking the streets of New York, just chilling, going towards the river, and then I saw the moon. The moon was appearing, and the moon had a face and was looking at me.
Oh.
And then when it was looking at me, I was like, oh, okay, hi, how you doing? And then I just started to kind of walk away, and the moon was getting bigger. So in other words, the moon was literally coming towards the planet.
It's coming towards you, yes.
And I was running trying to escape the darn thing, but the moon was getting, everything was getting brighter, and the moon was coming closer. And I was sitting right there, and I was freaking out, and and of course, and I woke up in a cold sweat. And of course, I still had my half a cup of milk and everything. Was probably bad because it was warm. I was sitting out all night. And
it's been out all night.
Yeah,
So.
and my cookies. And I said, I am never ever eating a whole half a tray of cookies with milk while playing a game. Starting to doze off. I'm never doing it again. So at that point on, I never did it. I never did it anymore. But it was just it was freaky as hell, man. I still remember it vividly. I was like, when the game came out, it was like I was like 15,
98, I think. Around that time.
Around that time. Yeah, so around that time. So I was like a 16, 17, 18. Around that time. 17, 18. I was like, oh, man. Bruh. Anyway, good stuff.
I gotta ask Nintendo something, man. Speaking of this moon. First, you got a moon in Zelda that wants to kill us, but well before that, you had that moon in Super Mario 3 that wanted to kill us too.
Oh, wait, it was the sun. Actually, it was the sun.
The sun.
It was the sun.
Yeah.
Well, you know what though? I think
the elements really come after you there, man.
I want
to tornadoes.
Yeah, I want to correct myself. It was actually the year 2000 that game came out. It was 2000, not 98.
2000, yeah. Okay.
2000, yeah.
Still fantastic game. Still fantastic game. And I think they did have.
No, absolutely.
And I think it was a weird colored cartridge too. It wasn't completely gold. It was like.
I think it was. And then I remember they re-released it on the 3DS also.
Yeah, still awesome game. Uh, and,
Yeah.
but yeah, getting back to the good stuff. Just to have the ability to go to these stores and just live it out just one more time, because I have a feeling that that's what's happening, because I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Neo Geo. I mean, dude.
Yeah, a lot of people are posting their old stuff.
Yeah, old stuff. TurboGrafx 16. Come on, playing games like playing what do you call it? Legendary Axe. Legendary Wings. I'm sorry, Legendary Wings. I think it was called.
Legendary Wings.
Legendary Axe. No, sorry, Legendary Axe. I'm sorry, it was Legendary Axe. Legendary Axe. Playing Vigilante. Vigilante. Oh my god, I love that game. They showed video of Vigilante.
Yeah.
And I played it in the arcade, and then they got it close to arcade perfect. There were a couple of things that actually was a little different. What else did I play? Goodness gracious. I think it was Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu that came out for the.
I think that I played on the NES, but I never played. I played on the NES, but I never played the TurboGrafx 16 version.
It's actually. I mean, they're pretty close. I mean, NES version obviously didn't really have those really good graphics. I mean, or the sound effects, but it was pretty damn close.
Right.
But all those games everyone's looking for, and I'm hoping, and just to get to this point, that the Xbox team right now currently is looking for people who are voting for what type of games they actually want to have backwards compatible again. So right now, number one on the list, believe it or not, number 1, 2, and 3 is Jet Set Radio Future. Number 1.
Well, I mean, the game was backwards compatible on the 360.
On the 360, yeah, but it wasn't.
But
perfect.
not backwards. It wasn't perfect. There was still some slowdown, and the issue is that there was also glitches though, and then they never even bothered fixing it for the Xbox Series.
Yep.
So or the Xbox One, that was the problem.
Yep.
So that's what they need to work on.
They need to fix it now. They need to fix it now.
Yeah.
And
I have it, and I want to play it, and I can't.
Exactly.
Bastard.
And another one,
Yeah.
another game that they actually is number 2 is Sonic 06. Now, riddle me this: people want Sonic. People want Sonic 06. Why do they want that?
Sonic 06 was
It was a glitch.
Sonic 06 was a bad game.
I finished it anyway. I mean, it was the introduction.
I don't know how you did it though. I just couldn't even finish the game because it was that bad.
It was I think it was the introduction of Silver, and people were like,
yeah,
why Silver was not getting any love anymore, because after that game you never.
Well, now they're bringing him back right now. They're starting to bring him back to the other games though.
Yeah,
so
but he needs a love. He needs to come back in a more true light, to be honest with you, because Silver was pretty like an obscure futuristic hedgehog.
He's a very powerful hedgehog. He's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, like I said, I mean they did bring him in some other games though, but it's just they haven't really worked anything around him, But people like the character. So.
Oh, he certainly did. Yeah, me personally, I mean, the character was cool. The fact that I had Sonic and Knuckles and Tails and have everyone involved, it was pretty awesome. I think that would be nice to, get a proper, or better yet, improve the game. If they fix the game, I'll be more than happy to go through it again. If they fix all the glitches and and fix all that stuff, I would love to go through the game again, because it's pretty awesome. And the soundtrack wasn't really the best either, but it was still pretty cool. And of course, I think this is also another game that they want backwards compatible. Let me see if I can find it. I'll shoot it up here. It was. Oh, 1 second. Let me see if we'll pop it up. Okay. Yeah. So I'm only getting the first two. The third one is not popping up. Once I find it, I'll let you know. But it's like 2 Sonic games and also Jet Set Radio Future. That's the top 3.
I would like to see them make Sonic Heroes backwards compatible. I kind of enjoy that game.
They need to bring that. They need to make that sound. They need to make that backwards compatible, man. I love that freaking game.
That game was great though.
You know, it's like every team characters and stuff like that too.
Yeah, every team. Yeah, every team had their own trio, and then they had their own abilities, and they had their own story too, which was great.
Mm-hmm. And the soundtrack.
So you was playing.
Soundtrack was cool too.
Oh, the soundtrack was great. Soundtrack was awesome.
Sonic Heroes. Yeah, I love that game. I love this. It was freaking awesome. Trying to see if we can pop this up. Okay, here we go. I think I got the list here. Yes, here it is. Game. It's actually under this game called a guy called Floss. FLAASS. He actually he's actually on the X right now. He has this game XboxGamePreservation.com. And they have an entire.
I'm trying to do a little digging myself too.
They have a whole entire list of games that were not yet backwards compatible that you can actually vote on. So right now, Explosion Man was on there, but it's already available. Okay, let's see. 1 second. You had R-Type 2, Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkatron. People are actually looking for that game.
Wait, what was the last one?
Toe Jam and Earl?
No, there was a third game. That was on Xbox. Yeah,
third game. Yeah.
The third game. Yeah, and then there was also Crazy Taxi 3 needs to be backwards compatible.
That's correct. Quantum of Solace 007. That's another great game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you play what was it? Was it Everything or Nothing?
Everything or Nothing. Yes, that's another.
That was actually really great. That was actually a good Bond game.
Yep.
That was a good Bond game.
Yep.
Well, it's the best.
That game was fantastic.
Hold on, let me see if I can actually pop up the whole entire thing. Let me get that.
That game was damn good though, and you know what? I'll let you see backwards compatible. Psyops, the Mind Gate Conspiracy.
God, what an amazing freaking game. Hold on, let me see if I can get it.
Yeah, Scarface, The World Is Yours should be backwards compatible.
Absolutely.
Every dog has his day.
All right, so I'm going to pop up the screen.
Say hello to my little friend.
All right, so let's see if I can actually pop this up here. Pop it up right now. Yes.
Hey Tony, what's that? Hey Tony, what's that on your face though? Your mama's pussy.
Wow.
That's what he said in the game.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That's what Tony was said in the game.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? If you actually go in the water in the game, and if you stay in there too long, there'll be a shark. There'll be a great white shark there.
Yes. I remember the shark.
Oh my gosh.
I found that out by accident. I'm like, oh shit.
The white
the developers are funny sneaking that one in there.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let me.
What's that on your face, Tony? Your wife's pussy.
Okay. So this list right now. Let me see. We got Legends. We got what's another one? We got
another quote. When he said, "Thanks, Manny. You don't mind if I call you Manny, do I?" He said, "Oh no, you call me whatever you want, Tony." He said, "Okay, how about stupid fuck? How you like that, huh?"
Dude, they really captured Tony Montana in that game.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, 187 Ride or Die. You remember that game that came up for the OG Xbox?
I remember that game.
That game was.
Yeah, I remember that game.
Yes. Let's see. This listing is freaking crazy. 50 cents. Blood in the Sand. Wow, they actually still want that.
I don't know about that game.
No. Okay.
It's a pretty big third-person action game. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't anything special.
That's true. All right, let me
I
see.
think the only thing that sold it was because it was 50 Cent and how popular he was.
That's true.
That's what it was.
There's a lot.
It's weird seeing him now as a businessman instead of an actor or a rapper. It's really weird to me.
He's an actor. Don't forget, he's in that upcoming Street Fighter film as Balrog.
He's a pretty good actor in some of the things I've seen too.
What's
I
great
was like,
about
yo, don't sleep on 50. He can act.
what's great about this list? It actually shows what's already.
Did you ever see the? I'm sorry. I was gonna mention about this film. The Escape Plan with Schwarzenegger and Stallone. Did you ever see that one?
He was in that. Yes, I saw that.
That was actually freaking good. That was actually a good movie.
I was gonna watch that.
50 was in that movie as well.
Yeah,
50 was in that movie. You should see that. That's actually a good one.
I'll probably watch that tonight.
You know the guy who voiced Tony Montana in that game. He also voiced. They had like a Shrek or Puss in Boots type thing that they couldn't afford Banderas. They get that guy. He also voices. He does like Banderas type roles too.
Nice.
Right. He does the Hispanic voice. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So as I'm go ahead.
Go ahead. No. I was gonna say, you know what game they should have done? They should have done a game based off on the Desperado series.
Desperado. Oh yeah.
You ever play Total Overdose? I love Total Overdose.
Dude, they need to make that. They need to make that backwards compatible like yesterday.
Yes.
Holy cow!
They even had the guitar case guns, man. That was great. I love that game. Yeah.
That part was amazing. With the guy with a freaking rocket launcher and everything inside the guitar case. And guy with a freaking machine gun. And, come on, bro.
Have those guys make the game. They clearly wanted to make a Desperado game, but couldn't get the license, so they just made their own game.
They made their own game, which is smart.
Which made it even better. Where can I get that?
So anyway, this page right now has a whole entire listing of every single Xbox 360 game that was actually either A, been delisted, B, actually still live, but you can't, but of course the store is not open anymore, or you can't find anymore. So now they actually have opening up the listing again, and you have the ability to actually cast your vote on what type of game that you would like to see backwards compatible again. And the games that are already backwards compatible, it will actually have a nice little blue symbol on the top of the screen, as you can tell. Like, for instance, Adventure Time, Secret of the Nameless Kingdom is already backwards compatible. And it actually has a nice little symbol right there, so it shows it, which is cool. Same thing with Aegis Wing, another game that was free. It sucked. I didn't really like it because it was like really repetitive. But it was free, and that's backwards compatible too. But other games such as Aeon Flux.
Oh yeah, that was based off the movie though, right?
Yeah, that's not backwards compatible. Let's see what else.
Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Gauntlet Dark Legacy is not backwards compatible.
Exactly, Dark Legacy is not backwards compatible.
I have that game too.
25 to Life is a makeshift wannabe freaking Saints Row or whatever it is. 25 to Life. Yeah. 25 to,
I got another fun one for you guys. Yeah. Back on Scarface, the voice actor, guess who he voiced too? You guys love this game.
Which one?
Condemned 2, Bloodshot.
Oh, yes. Condemned.
Oh, yeah.
Ethan Thomas and Condemned 2, Bloodshot. It's the same guy.
My gosh. Amazing.
He's incredible.
He voices a lot of video games, dude.
Damn, man, that's freaking awesome.
That's cool.
Well, voice actors actually, they have a range.
They get around, dude. They can do anything. They can do games, movies.
I just saw a game. Saw a game on there. I want.
They're good.
Yeah. Afro Samurai. They need.
I forgot about that.
They
dude, that was such a. I tell people like this: if you want to play a proper Black Samurai, go play Afro Samurai. All right. Even the Japanese love that game too.
It was great. Samuel L. Jackson and everything, really, was 100%, behind that whole entire thing. I think that was his.
And what's his name? And Phil Lamar, he does the voice of the young Afro as well. Mm-hmm. Phil Lamar's a great voiceover actor. He was on He's on Mad TV.
Hey, Afro.
Yeah.
Isn't he Samurai Jack? No.
Yeah.
Yo, that's right. He is.
Oh, he is. He is. He is. He is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
You know what's great about who else he is? Phil Lamar then? He's Hermes. He in Futurama.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Won't stop.
Yeah, he also does the voice of Martian Manhunter and Injustice.
My manwich.
Oh my god.
Hermes is great.
Yep. Afterburner Climax. Dude, they need to bring that back.
Oh, dude, Afterburner Climax. Oh my god.
Chat, what retro games you want as backwards compatible? Let me know, dude.
Yeah.
Quiet here.
Listen, the list is huge. The list is huge because right now, they are really opening up the floodgates, and all these games right here. These games are certified right now on the by Xbox on this page. So basically, everything you see right here was actually in their archive. Some of these games are either been delisted, or
bastards.
Or the game has actually had an opportunity to be available, but the store's not available. So right now. They're opening it up. They're opening up the floodgates, bro. So you could be able to go on there and you can be able to to put your votes in and have an opportunity to have them work on it and bring these games back because they need to. Game reservation.
You know what they need to?
Game
you know
preservation.
They need to bring both X-Men Legends 1 and 2.
Dude, that's already on the list because that was actually Activision.
Oh, nice.
That was Activision. Activision actually, those games right there. Activision, the Marvel ones, and I think it was
Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and then Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
X-Men Legends 1 and 2, those were good.
They're sitting on free money. They can bring those games back. There's games that was actually part of Xbox Live Arcade, that need to come back.
Yeah.
Come on. Amazing Princess Sarah. That's another game that's there's
such a collection of games though. It's kind of frustrating because I don't listen. If Disney is allowing Marvel to have all these collections, especially last year when they came out with the Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection, and now we're getting the Marvel Maximum Collection. I know Sega should definitely listen. Sega has the power to do this. They can just go up to Disney/Marvel and ask them, hey, we want to release our games in our collection. Okay? We have Spider-Man the arcade game, Spider-Man versus the Kingpin, Spider-Man Web of Fire, okay? And we got X-Men and X-Men 2 Clone Wars and the 3 X-Men games on Game Gear. And we want to release those in the collection. They can do it. They can freaking do that. They really can. But it's just frustrating how some of these people, they have these lights, but they can't. They're not working with them. Excuse me. So yeah. Are you still there?
Yep. Still here. But,
okay. So I just made fun. I said about with Sega what they should do with Marvel when it comes to their games.
Listen,
they should come up with their own collection.
Right now, they have an opportunity to bring back Wolverine Origins, which was one of the best.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Origins Wolverine. They have an opportunity to bring the best freaking Wolverine game that I ever played.
Yeah, that was a badass game.
Violent, awesome. The action was good. The controls were good. The story was fantastic. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, it was way better. It was way better than the freaking movie.
Yes. A game that was better than a movie.
That's all, really.
And that says a lot.
I can play it now.
Oh, dude, if you haven't played that game, I don't know what the hell you're doing. I could not believe.
When was that? The mid 2000s? Yeah, it was.
2010, 2009, 2010.
2010. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you. Want to talk about being able to kill somebody by throwing them into a freaking propellers of a chopper? Come on, man. What better freaking game?
Dude, the healing factor shows you cut up and bruised, and you get to see the healing factor. Like regenerates you.
That is a
badass.
really cool game mechanic.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
The brutality
I
of
love
the game,
figuring
man.
that out, how to make stuff like that
Oh
work.
man.
Or like battle damage to your clothing and stuff in games. That is nuts. The realism is getting awesome.
Yeah. It's a really badass game. Hugh Jackman's did the voice, obviously.
Let me tell you something. Let's just put it this. This is not the game that you want. It's the game that you need. It's a, that needs.
Especially if you're an X-Men fan.
Yes, especially if you're an X-Men fan. That game right there is like one of the best games that I played in a long, long time. Same thing with Deadpool. Another Deadpool game that's also needs to be.
Deadpool game.
They need to make that game back compatible game.
What about the Punisher?
That's Deadpool.
The Punisher for X-Men?
Oh, dude, the Punisher. No. I'm talking about the Punisher on Activision.
Oh, Activision. Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, that was
the
so
Activision
good.
game.
Oh, it was so good.
You could put somebody's face. You could put somebody's face into a tank full of piranhas and have them chew their face off.
Yo, that's right. Oh my god, that was so brutal, man. And that Punisher was the Punisher, bro. Punisher was a Punisher.
Yeah.
You get the information
and dude,
and you die anyway.
Exactly. You want to know what's cool? There's actually an Easter egg a lot of people miss. If you go on top of one of the buildings and you look above the Statue of Liberty, you'll see Tony Stark, Iron Man, like flying across.
Oh yeah, you interact with him in one stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually fights alongside you. They don't like each other, but he fights alongside you in one stage.
Well, here's the thing. Tony Stark doesn't approve of Frank Castle's killings.
Yeah. They don't like each other.
He doesn't like his methods. He doesn't like his methods.
Yeah.
His methods are a little.
Doesn't like his methods. That's what it is, though. But the same thing with Captain America. I mean, Captain America. I mean, he doesn't like Frank Castle, but the thing is, if they have to team up to fight evil, he will do it. They will team up.
Dude, the Punisher
Same thing with Spider.
The Punisher was trying to go after freaking Spider-Man. Come on, you know, I mean, seriously, you know.
The Punisher doesn't seem to like him.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's
well,
not a lot of people seem to like him.
Well, the thing is that Frank is just a guy. He's usually like a one-man army, but the only people that really there's some people he actually respects, though. I mean, he respects Daredevil, he respects Moon Knight, and White Tiger.
Yep.
And there's a couple though. There's people that actually respect Frank, but they just don't respect his killing methods, though, of killing criminals. But hey. Everyone does their own thing.
Well, you know what, Frank Castle had this because they freaking murdered his family in front of his face. So
he chose his he chose his life path after you.
Yeah, after that, when you have nothing else to lose,
everything's on him.
Yeah,
that doesn't
that's it.
Somebody, yeah, exactly. So, you know, I mean,
go ahead.
So basically, it's basically he's just like immune to everybody, so they can sit right there and try to hurt him. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just, he's
he doesn't care.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as he extracts the information from you, he'll get the information and everything, and you're dead anyway.
Exactly. That's all it is. I mean,
if you're a bad guy,
what's the point of living?
If you're a bad guy, then consider yourself dead. You know.
But I will say this though. You guys didn't probably know this though. Spider-Man actually does respect on Frank, because if you remember during the Civil War, Spider-Man was attacked and he was beaten up and bruised. And you know who saved his ass? Frank Castle did. And he got him to a medic. Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah,
so there you go. Because Peter Parker knew that if Frank wasn't there to save his ass, he'd be dead. So there's a lot of superheroes that even though they don't like the way how Frank does his killing methods and stuff like that, they still have to respect the fuck out of him no matter what and team up with him. Excuse me?
What are you saying? What happened?
What happened, Tony?
What's going on? Oh.
Hello?
No, I froze for a sec, man.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, but like I said, all these other superheroes, they don't have to respect Frank's the way he deals with criminals, but they definitely got to respect him no matter what.
Dorian just mentioned Command and Conquer Generals 2. I love Command and Conquer. That was like one of my
that's another one.
That's an OG game in that thing. I played it for the PC. Command and Conquer 2, Command and Conquer Red Alert. Oh my god. So much freaking.
Boy's got a very wide variety of taste, man.
Yep.
I know when I'm talking to this dude.
Yeah,
he
man.
mentioned so many good games from so many different genres.
Yeah, man. And of course Tim Curry and everything actually was in one of those games also and everything as the general.
Yep, and so I remember Command and Conquer. I remember Randy Couture and Gina Carano was in one of them too.
Yeah, man. Come on. What an amazing time, man.
Yeah.
I just wish that more games would embrace those freaking amazing effing games. And which is the reason why I'm excited for the future, because all these games need to be preserved. All these games need to be able to move forward with you. You should not be able to lose the opportunity or lose the way to be able to play these games. Johnny, you mentioned physical games. I hope to heaven's gate that they actually do have a disk drive. A disk drive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Has to be. It's imperative that they actually have a disk drive.
Yes.
You know,
if it doesn't have a disk drive, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
A Blu-ray disc drive that actually plays these games. It needs to be mandatory. You know, it doesn't even have to be a super fast one. It could just be one that actually runs the disc.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't.
It depends, though.
You know. Well, you know what?
We just haven't seen the model yet. It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a while. I'm optimistic. I'm cautiously optimistic that they actually will include some type of drive that actually allows you to play your discs and not lose the opportunity to be able to play your games.
Right.
You know, the way that you want to play them. You know, because hey.
Yeah.
You know, and besides, half of the discs anyway and everything, all you gotta do is read the first 3 lines and everything, and it knows that you actually have the game in there, and then you just play the game. It doesn't have to spin all the time.
And that's it. Yeah, it really doesn't. Especially with all that memory they have.
That's all you gotta do. Pop the disc in. Oh, okay, the game's here. Good. Okay, read the first 3 lines. All right. So you own the game. Cool. Okay. Play the rest of the game, and it doesn't spin anymore. Perfect.
Right.
So, yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. And besides, also the fact you could be able to play your PC games. You could play the games that you purchased on PC on the console.
That's gonna be badass.
Yo, and of course, having multiple storefronts at your fingertips, so you could be able to you got Steam. Oh, let me download some Steam games. Oh, you got GOG. Oh, why don't you go ahead and download some of those games? Oh, you got the Epic Game Store. Oh yeah, sure, why not? You know, download those games, and you have it in all conveniently in one snug place. And of course, they're gonna have a universal screen that because they said they're gonna have the Xbox experience on PC. So if you ever experienced the ROG Ally X, and I actually got an opportunity to get the hands on it, and it has and it has that interface. The interface will actually be integrated into the Windows, so it won't be like Windows. It will be more like an Xbox, and that same one is going to be the same interface that you will be able to play on the new Xbox Project Helix, whatever they're going to call it. I have no idea what they're going to call it. I hope they call it something cool. Hell, why don't you just go back to the beginning and just call it an Xbox? Just call it an Xbox. Simple. You know, you don't even have to put a 1, 2, or X, or 360, or Ultimate. You don't have to do none of that stuff. Just call it Xbox and call it a day. And you know, because I just feel like that would be come on, dude. Can you imagine that? You go home, right? You have Steam. I know you have it on your PC, but you could be able to have your little set-top box underneath your TV, right? You have your joystick and everything, whatever controls that you have, and it's actually you could be able to play it, and you just turn it on. Boom, your profile's already set. The games that you have is already set. What game you want to play today? Oh, I feel like playing a couple of my Steam games. Go on to the Steam. You have your whole entire collection right there. with controller schemes and all that stuff is there, and you play it right there on the box on your freaking big screen in the comfort of your couch or love seat or whatever you have. Bliss. I'm just hopefully it actually works out because it sounds good on paper, but I want to see details. The proof is in the pudding, but I want to taste it, and it better taste good. And none of that tapioca. I don't want no tapioca in my freaking pudding. Yeah. So, but anyway, other than that, we're just about to almost hitting that hour, huh? What time is it?
Yep.
Oh no, we got another half an hour. Oh my god.
It's like no, it's 10:38, so we got about like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, cool. So yeah, wow, that was a very short topic. So you want to talk about some cool stuff, and I think we're talking about some movies that we actually watched recently, because I actually watched a few that I haven't seen in a long time.
I haven't watched any movies in a while, to be honest with
I
you.
actually watched the movie The Toy. I gotta talk about this.
Yeah, you told me about that the other day.
Yeah, I did.
I love Richard Pryor.
Seriously though, that movie would not fly.
No.
In today's standards,
Hell no.
Of course not.
At
Of
all.
course not.
Hell no.
No, man. I watched that movie, and even my wife's jaw dropped to the ground because she forgot how funny it actually was. Dude, there's a couple of lines in there, a couple of zingers in there. I'm like, dude, this would not fly. No way. And
my wife and I watched See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Oh my god, yeah, I watched that too. Yes,
we saw Richard Pryor and
Yo,
great.
Oh my
god. Gene Wilder, yeah.
Gene Wilder is wild.
Gene Wilder is funny, dude.
God, man.
Yeah.
They're both geniuses. Just watching that. See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
They work so together, man.
Oh my
god. So well together.
It's just.
Yeah.
But what a time back then to be able to watch those movies and everything without a care in the world. Without a care in the world.
Dude, have you seen some of Richard Pryor's stand-up comedy? Let me tell you something. Some of the shit let me finish. Let me tell you something. Some of the shit that he says during his comedy stands, it will burn the world if they hear some of the stuff if he would have said that right now. If you would have listened to it, if you would listen to some of that stuff, it's nuts.
He talked about cocaine. You're talking about just.
Wait till they go back and hear Eddie Murphy.
I remember
the way
what
Eddie
time
Murphy used to be.
Yo.
Yeah.
Before Eddie Murphy became family friendly, he was one of the crazy.
Yo, Raw.
He was wild.
Raw.
Yeah.
Before
what's his
he
name?
Everything. His stand-up was raw, dude.
Dude, Chris Rock and Martin Lawrence's stand-up comedy was.
Them too, yeah. Then they get TV and they kind of tame it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Way too tame.
Yeah.
Way too tame.
Yeah.
I want comedy the way that comedy used to be, where it was unhinged and they don't give a flying F. What people
Exactly. That's what we need.
I want that kind of comedy back because that comedy was hilarious. That's what made Eddie Murphy. That's what made Richard Pryor. That's what made pick one. George Carlin, which oh my god, some of his stuff. Oh my god, George Carlin. Wow.
Dude, you know who used to be my favorite? Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah,
that motherfucker. Dude. Oh man, dude. He what's that?
Mitch Hedberg.
Oh my god, another one.
Dude, Andrew Dice Clay, like this guy, he would make fun of everybody. Like it doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is. He would make fun of like, oh man, he will brutally murder you in an instant. Though, if you would hear some of the stuff that he did back on his HBO comedy stands, it would not fly with today's world at all.
A lot of stuff that he did was very controversial. He actually got invited.
Oh, yeah.
He actually got invited to be a host. I think it was for, I forgot what it was. Was it the award, some kind of award show? I forgot which award show it was. It was a long time ago. and he did some of his funny jokes. Yeah, he wasn't invited ever again. Let's put it that way. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet. Oh.
Yep. Oh, that story. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's see. But George Carlin. What's another? A couple other comedians. Rodney Dangerfield and
Sam Kinison, dude.
Oh yes.
You live in the desert. Move. You want to help these people? Send over a U-Haul. Send over some moving trucks.
Yo. Oh my God, man.
He's kind of right though, dude. Like, yeah. You want to help him send some moving trucks?
Some of the stuff they actually said, and I think is relevant today. Some of the stuff that they talk about is relevant.
Yeah. Comedians push the envelope. They're sometimes the only source of truth in some cases.
Yeah. These comedians we have. Yeah, these comedians we have today. Oh man, they're so soft. They are so soft. The only thing they can rely on nowadays is politics and agendas. That's all it is. It's never funny.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of hearing about them talking about Democrats or Republicans, and I don't want to care about none of that stuff, man. Just talk about something funny. Talk about your life. Talk about that you stubbed a toe and everything, and that it turned into
like what the fuck? I don't care, man. Like, stop talking
Learn
about
something else besides that nonsense and make that funny. You guys are observation experts. Make some conversation. Watch other things.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to get away with talking about the same bullshit over and over again. So, well, man, people are going to get tired of it. They're going to tune out. It's no wonder why your ratings are going down the toilet. Shit.
Yeah, so Sam Kinison, I think, is another one.
Remember his cameo on Married?
Yeah.
His cameo on Married.
Oh, dude. Dude, I liked him at Back to School. He's like, That's just guy yelling in your face. Oh man!
But you gotta watch his early stand-up. Watch his early stand-up before he had the hat and was screaming and everything when he was just starting out. Sam Kinison in a suit and tie. He was really funny then too, dude.
I bet he was, yeah.
Yeah, even before he picked up his habits, he was very funny.
Oh my God, dude.
He found his gimmick though, that's what it was. Once he found that gimmick, forget about it.
His gimmick was freaking was godlike.
Ted Knight was another. Ted Knight was also a good one too. He was Ted Knight was hysterical.
I love Ted Knight.
Ted Knight.
Dude, I always like watching the reruns of Too Close for Comfort.
It's still
every
funny.
time he falls off. Every time I watch that intro when he falls off the couch, when he falls off the freaking couch, it's still freaking hilarious. I don't know why. It's still hilarious.
It still is. Comedy is. It's satire. That's what it is. It's full on satire.
But the thing is,
and
the type of comedy you like is still out there. It's harder to find. You're not going to find it on anything like Netflix or something like that. But the guys are
not going to find it on mainstream. Yeah.
Quite a role.
I remember what
hi, Mr. Rose. Shut up, Marone. Go away. Go away, Marone.
Oh my God, man.
They should make a monkey type island. Like Monkey Island, but make it Too Close for Comfort.
Oh, true.
Willie Beamish, Too Close for Comfort. I play it. I try it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
You can search for like Monroe's bike parts or something like that. His bike crash. You're looking for the parts.
Oh God.
Something silly like that.
Yeah. And don't forget, who can also give you a hand? Who can give you hints? The Cosmic Cow. His puppet.
Yes.
The Cosmic Cow.
Yes.
That's a great idea.
Bro.
I remember this too. I remember all this. I actually met what's her name? Deborah Van. I forgot her last name, but she was in the Warriors and she played
Oh, I
one
was
of his
there too. We
daughters.
both met her.
Yeah, we met her. She too. She was such a sweetheart.
She
I asked
was
her.
cool.
Yeah, dude. I asked her like, how did it feel like working with the great late Ted Knight? And she said that he was like he was like her second father figure to her. You know.
I can see that.
And yeah, that's what she told me. Like because she said she lived in New York, and then when she had to go to Los Angeles and San Francisco to shoot that was like his her father over on the west side, while he has a real dad on the east side. So yeah, that's how she described him.
So just let the audience know, you can right now go to xboxgamepreservation.com right now, sign in, and you can actually vote on whatever games that actually came out for the Xbox or the Xbox 360 that either has been delisted or has been, or it's hard to, you can't even download it anymore. And they will work on trying to make the game backwards compatible for the next console, or better yet, they might even just start doing it now and make them backwards compatible for the Xbox Series, because Xbox Series X and S is literally
Cosmic Cow, there he is.
Oh God! Oh my God! The Cosmic Cow! Oh my God! Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
Wow.
Just seeing the picture made me chuckle.
I can't. Well, we're waiting. Amazing! Oh, what amazing!
Had to give him a shot. Had to show him up.
Oh yeah,
See?
absolutely.
Oh, of course. Ten Night oh man, he'd be missed. He's so missed.
Also, listen. Even the comedy movies are not the same anymore. Come on, man.
Oh God, did you know
no.
Revenge of the Nerds or Police Academy today?
Yeah.
Both those movies. They were like my favorites growing up. Those could not be made today.
Nope.
No way.
No, definitely not.
Holy
Dude, I was
shit.
surprised.
Especially Revenge of the Nerds. Wow.
He's like, Proctor, don't touch my balls without asking. And then everybody started staring into the window.
Yo, that scene, the podium with Commandant Lassard.
Oh my
Mahoney
God!
and the hooker under
That's
the
right.
podium.
That's right. And then,
And then when he left, he looked back and he saw Mahoney crawl out and look at him.
That was hilarious. He was like, he looked at him like this. Great speech, sir.
He just smiled at the camera too, which is even funnier. The way,
Yeah, he broke the fourth wall. Good lord.
bro, if Steve Gutenberg shows up at any of those conventions near here, man, I gotta go. I need to meet Mahoney.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mahoney did go to the last Chiller. That was in October. We couldn't make it to that one.
I missed it. I missed Mahoney.
Yeah.
I missed Bolo. I missed Mahoney.
Yes.
Damn it.
Steve Gutenberg and everything is still amazing, and of course, what's his name? Jones. I think what's his name? Not Jones. What's his name?
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Jonesy. You mean Jonesy?
Yeah, Jonesy. Yeah,
He's still doing stand up. He's doing stand up with Dynamite.
Yeah.
With Jimmy Walker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Michael. Was it Michael Winslow?
Michael Winslow. Yes, Michael Winslow. Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, Jimmy Walker.
Yo, his sound effects are legendary. His sound effects are legendary.
Dude, of course. His sound. Dude, his Geico commercial was one of the best ones of all time.
Oh my God, man. He's still awesome. He's still missed. Let me see. What else? What else do we that's such controversial. Oh, well, we already mentioned back to school. Remember that partner thing where he's going to visit his son and he actually went into the girls' fraternity by accident? He walked in there. It was like this. He was like, "Hey, What's going on here? Ah! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Miss. You're perfect.
Hold on, I'm looking up something silly now. Like, you guys seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Oh, what an amazing freaking!
I wonder what
movie.
games were huge that year in 1982. What games would those characters play? What games would they play?
No, but there's a scene where they were playing arcades. They were playing Galaga. They were playing Tempest. They were playing Pac-Man.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an arcade scene at the beginning of the movie.
Yep, all arcade.
Yeah, in the beginning of the movie, there's an arcade.
All right.
Yeah.
Which character would be their favorite games? Like, what would Damone play?
Dude, he would play. Dude,
That's gonna be a hard one.
No. He'll play Tempest. I can see him playing. I can see him playing games like Tempest. You know, just just chilling, rolling with the freaking thing. You know, just relaxing.
Spicoli will play any game though. He doesn't care. He'll play any game.
What do you think Damone would do? He'd sneak into the bar and play those casino games.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He'd sneak into some place where he's underage and not allowed to be there and try that shit.
Of
He
course.
always gets his ass in trouble.
He's the one that's always looking for the it's freaking awesome.
He's always trying.
He's Ed from Ed and Betty as a teenager.
Yes.
He's Ed.
The schemer.
Yeah.
The schemer. There you go. You call him. It's awesome.
Yeah, he's Ed.
Yeah.
What else you got? What you got? So what you gonna say, Johnny? You gonna say something?
Oh no, I was gonna say anything. Yeah, he was a schemer. He always tried to sell fake tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's Ed. He's Ed.
Yeah.
You know what else?
Rats Double D.
Rats. Yes. Another game that another movie that that actually kind of skids across something that would probably.
I always love you say. I love that part where he says, "You see that sign over here? That's right. Know it, learn it, live it." When you tell them to put the shirts back on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's another one that?
Hope you had a hell of a piss there, Arnold.
Yeah. There's another movie I actually saw the other day.
Yeah.
Nothing but.
Dude, he didn't have to be a dick to that customer, though, but it is what it is.
Bro, he was funny in the Eddie Murphy movie too. Was it?
Oh yeah, Beverly Hills Cop. He was in Beverly Hills Cop.
He's in both of them. He's in both of them.
And he was in the Santa Claus movie.
Armed and Dangerous.
He was in the Santa Claus movie.
Armed and Dangerous. Armed and Dangerous is another movie that I actually saw the other day. With Chevy, with Dan Aykroyd. Not Dan Aykroyd. It was oh my goodness. It was John Candy and who else was it?
Oh wait a minute! I think
Armed and Dangerous and everything. Where he actually, I remember that part that it was hilarious. He actually was doing lip reading. He was sitting right there. He's like, "Oh, I think I could be able to read what they're saying," and then he was like doing some bad lip reading and so.
Lip sync,
yeah. It was hilarious. He was touching somebody's ass or something. I was like, "What the hell? What?"
Oh wow! That's John Candy, Eugene Levy.
Yep.
Robert Loggia.
Yeah.
And Meg Ryan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
That one and also
what did Robert Loggia do?
And Spies Like Us is another fantastic movie.
Spies Like Us is awesome.
Like Us.
Yeah. You know, a great movie. Stripes is one of my favorites. I have.
Stripes is great.
Yes. Lieutenant Dewey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta show you. Hold on. When he does that.
This is
when he does the salute.
Wow.
Hilarious.
I love the part when he says, when he was on the top of the obstacle, he's like, incoming, and he falls down. He's like, he says, sir, does that mean we're done today? And he grabs John Candy, trying to choke him.
Oh my god. Oh man, I mean, see,
you know what movie's still funny to me to this day, even though it's not supposed to be funny. A Full Jacket Metal.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket?
Full Metal
Metal Jacket.
With the sergeant. Oh my, yo.
Wait, that's fun. Wow. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Oh god.
Sergeant Hartman was hard.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Let me tell you something.
He went on.
Some of the stuff that he said, some of the stuff that he literally made everybody in that platoon feel like shit.
Oh
yeah. He was like, he was talking about, and the one he was actually going after the most was, I forgot which one it was. It was
Private Pile?
Yeah, I think it was
Pile.
Private Pile?
Yo, he went in on Pile like every single scene.
Oh, of course.
Oh my god, man! And especially that part, he's like this. He's like, I want you to choke yourself. Then he said, no, I want you to use my hand. No, get your hands off my hand. Come over here.
Put your hand on my hand.
On my hand.
I actually felt bad for him, dude. I was like, wow.
Oh, that part that he actually stole a donut. Remember he took the donut?
He opened up his dock. He said, holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
He's like this. See? This is what I'm talking. He must have found. He's like, now, Private Pile, I want you to stay right here. I want you to eat this donut. And I want everybody around over here to do push-ups and thank Private. He literally eating the donut while everybody else was.
If everyone fails, if Private Pile fails, you all fail.
Yeah. That's why they beat his ass.
And it's your fault. It's all your fault for not keeping Private Pile in line. So, because Private Pile failed, you all failed. So, I want all of you to drop down.
There you go.
And then he said right there, here, I want you to eat that. Eat it.
They are right, though. He's right with that training. I mean, that's what they're supposed to be.
Oh,
you can't have
and that gun, the part with the gun though. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is red. This is for fun.
You know, part that had me die when he said, come on, Private Pile, get up here. He said, whatever you do, don't fall down. That'll break my fucking heart. he said, and he gets up there and says, well, what are you waiting for? Are you going to go over this, Private Pile? Are you going to quit on me? Where are you?
Well, now he's the kingpin, so he's got that going for him.
You don't influence the population of Vertigo.
Dude, I'm sorry, but his scenes were legendary. His scenes were absolutely fucking legendary. The stuff that he actually spewed out.
I said, I bet you there was pussy up there, Private Pile. You'll be up there already, right? Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
He's like, oh, you like killing. Oh, he's like, where are you from? Where's he from? Oh, he's like, from Texas, sir. Oh, you're from Texas, huh? Oh, the home of steers and queers. Stop dealing with that, bruh. He's like, you're a queer. He's like, no, sir.
I would love to hear a conversation between Al Cervic from Caddyshack and Gunny Sarge Hartman. What those two would say to each other.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
They would, and throw in Don Rickles as the ref.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, Don Rickles, forget that guy.
Imagine the jokes that would be flying there.
My
People would laugh themselves to heart attacks.
Yeah,
they'll be pissing on themselves. That's what they'd be doing.
You would have to call cardiac arrest for me. You would have to call cardiac arrest. I mean, I would be on the floor and if they literally dead. I would be like this.
Because the actor, he actually is a Marine, right? And then he went off to acting. He's done a lot of comedy flicks. Mm-hmm. And he is funny, dude.
What an amazing guy, man. But some of the stuff he spewed and everything, he literally was like in your face, like he was like an actual drill sergeant. But he was actually a drill sergeant, believe it or
He
not.
actually was.
Oh,
Yes, he was.
No,
That's
he
what
was
he
a
really
drill
was.
sergeant. That's why he played it. He played that role so well.
So
Yeah.
damn
People say he
good.
should have got an
Another
Oscar
day at
for
the
that
office,
role.
man. Another day at the office.
Yeah, you know what though? He should have got an Oscar. Yeah, he should have got an Oscar for that. He should have got.
I wonder if-
He should have got one. No, he got. I think he got
wonder,
reamed. I think he got reamed. He got robbed.
Dude, I love. You know what I love? I love that Geico commercial he did. He said, "Was
Yes.
that? I think that was."
You know what makes me
I said-
sad?
I
You
think that
do.
was- Yeah, he's like, yeah. He said, maybe we should talk about you, maybe Candyland, so maybe we can find some confidence in you, Jack Wagon.
Yo, he was in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Cry, baby. Yes, he was the he was the corrupt sheriff.
Wow.
Oh, he was in Call of Duty Ghosts.
That's right. That's right. He was.
That's right.
Didn't he also? I think he was also in. Oh, that's right. He was also in. What do you call it?
He's Sergeant Toystorm.
Bulletstorm. He was actually in Bulletstorm too.
Yeah.
I think he played as the sergeant.
Right.
Or something. He's like, "Oh, you cocksucks!" I was like, "Oh, okay." You know, so
Stay away from women.
You know, he was that character.
Yeah,
He was that character in Billy and
good.
Mandy. He was that character in Billy and Mandy.
that's right.
The sergeant.
Which one?
Yeah, that was
Yeah, the
him.
sergeant. That's right.
Wow. Oh my god. Yeah.
Stay away from women.
Stay away from women. This is your only. Wow.
Now, if you need some president, use this.
Yep. What was that partner thing where he's actually? Oh, see, he's talking about the gun, and he's like, "I want you to say a prayer." For and they actually had to literally had to say the whole entire thing while he had the rifle in there. He's like, you know, and as you sleep with it, you have to sleep with a gun. It's hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man. Wow. Oh man. Well, you know what though? I think we need that. We need that kind of comedy back. We need that because stuff like that. I think it's like a
Well, a mouth like that and that a hook.
yeah, a dose of harsh reality. Say, you know what? Just break the barrier. Don't give a f what everyone says. Just go off the cuff and make it hilarious. And just do your one-liners and your punchlines, and you know, just stop being conscious about it. You know, and like me personally, you know, it's just when someone heckles me and stuff like that, I'll continue the act and everything. But you know what? I like when they actually decide to make them part of the act and roast them live on stage and make them feel like shit. And I love it.
Watch Bill Burr, The Philadelphia Incident.
Oh, Bill Burr.
Bill Burr
That's
was
a perfect example of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, Bill Burr in the beginning, he was fantastic, but now he's not as funny as he was.
Nah.
But in the beginning, if you look at his earlier stuff, he was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't find any of his I don't find him too funny right now.
Yeah, but back then, this is what we're talking about.
But back then, of course, absolutely.
He was pissing off the crowd, pulling them back in, pissing them off,
Of course.
pulling them back in, just like what Torrance was describing. That was talent.
Yes, of course, and
Yeah.
that's how you draw them in, because people stick around because they want to see what you're gonna say next. That's what you want. That's how you keep your audience. That's how great comedians are made. You know, because Chris Rock would never have been the way he is and everything without that. Eddie Murphy would not do, you know, and Chris Tucker, he would not do. He wouldn't. Come on, you keep on going down the list. They would never be where they are. Robin Williams, another fantastic comedian. You know, he's oh god. So some of the stuff was hilarious.
His brain was firing rapid fire, man, and it was all funny. I would have loved to have peeked into his head.
Yeah.
Find out what made him tick, because that man was hysterical.
I think, you know, he's like the ADHD of comedy because he just off the cuff just comes up with things and doing characters and different storylines and all at
Like
once.
freestyle comedy, dude.
Freestyle comedy. And he
just
would
freestyles it.
And what's great about it is that he was so accurate with it, because he actually would act Russian. He would act like with the accent and just go full bore with everything he does. No. Freaking hilarious. Holy cow! You know what though? Comedy. I think comedy needs to be put into games too. Comedy. For video games, in a video game sense, comedy is needed. You want funny situations to actually happen in a video game, and you would sit there and just kind of drop the controller in their thing and start freaking laughing your ass off. It's like, okay, I can't get past this part. It's hilarious.
Which is why Vice City and Saints Row the Third were so amazing.
Oh my god! It
was a perfect mix.
And you know what though? That's what they need. Grand Theft Auto, I don't know what Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be like, but Grand Theft Auto, let me see, I think it was
4 was too serious, and 5 I got tired.
3 was hilarious. 4, Vice City, oh my god, Vice City was fantastic.
Vice City was the greatest. I love Vice City.
Vice City is the best. It's the best Grand Theft Auto game.
Absolutely, man. It was so damn good, man. And it was
star-studded too, dude.
Yeah. Holy crap! So,
yeah, buddy. See, Dorian represents 3rd Street. All right.
Oh yes, welcome to the 3rd Street Saints.
We all rocking our purple, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, buddy.
Absolutely, perfect. Ah man.
That's what my car's
already 11 o'clock. I'm about to.
Oh yeah,
about to call them that.
We're about to hit that. Hey, all right. So guys, thank you very much for joining us for another fantastic episode of Gaming Treble. Remember, if this is your first time visiting us, please hit that like button if you actually love the show. Hit that and also subscribe, and also hit that bell notification so that way the algorithms keep us relevant, because we want to stay up on top. We want to be aimed to be number 1, because we actually have some amazing stuff coming up. And of course, please share our content. Because I want some more eyes on our stuff. Because the more eyes, the more stuff we actually gonna give. So a big shout out to Dorian and of course all the others that actually pop up once in a while. Chris, popping up. I love you guys and everything. You keep on bringing that energy. Keep on bringing that content. I love when you guys come over there. Because the back and forth banter is fantastic. And of course, our next episode is coming up this coming Friday. And I think we have some other things in store. We're still working on some other secret projects that you guys are going to enjoy, because we're going to throw it out on our Patreon to make it more worthwhile. And that's it. So you guys want to do your shout-outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, sure. I just had a lot of fun, especially towards the end where I got to talk about the movies and stuff, man. That was actually kind of fun.
Yes.
I think movie treble should be a thing too.
Yes, indeed.
What you think, players? You had fun in the chat? I know you did, man, because I've been talking with you guys, man. I love interacting with you guys every weekend.
Yeah, it's relevant. It's relevant.
It's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Keep breaking through those limits for me.
Indeed.
Break through those limits.
Yeah.
And
I'm
gonna go run around ancient Egypt in a few minutes.
Johnny?
All right. Well, this was actually pretty good though. It's a little bit of a change. I mean, there was slow news during the weekend for gaming, so it was nice to kick it back to all about comedy. So, but yeah, thanks for everyone for tuning in. I appreciate it, and just keep you remind everybody, I won't be in on Friday. I'll be at MegaCon with my Joe Masashi cosplay. So if you're at MegaCon, come look for me, and then we can shoot the kook. So, and I'll see you next Sunday, and we're gonna be celebrating the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil. So that's gonna be a great one. That's right. 30th anniversary. Can you believe that? 30 years.
Dude, listen, I feel like it's just yesterday. Actually, I've been getting the opportunity to actually play the first Resident Evil, and those jump scares. Still amazing.
Remember when I first played it on one of my buddy's house, and it was a unique experience.
Indeed. All right, guys.
That's a unique experience.
So, of course, on behalf of all of us, to all of you players out there, keep on playing, keep on leveling up, and we will see you next time on the next episode of Gaming Trouble. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a great week. Play
Hey,
hard.
everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Ha ha!
Yay!